That's sad.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna be a little live a little bit early. Waiting for it to actually show. And hey, what do you know? Okay, so
Who made that Trans King thing?
hey, buddy, we're live. We don't talk about those on live stream.
Oh,
Yeah. So, hey guys, it's been a bit. Not gonna lie. Hold on, is it?
Man,
Is it
shut up.
going through everyone? Yeah, it's going through.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was, man. It was beautiful. But yeah, it's been a bit, guys. How are y'all doing?
I'm not talking about you.
Pumpkin Gunner scares me. Yeah. How are you, Ant?
Again.
How are you, Ant?
I am chilling. My B-day is tomorrow, so I'm
Mm.
happy.
what are you turning?
Yeah.
30?
Oh no,
39.
30.
Big 20, buddy. Okay,
Dude,
don't lie.
dude, did you know Amos is turning 12 next month?
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No, I did just turn 19 though.
Yeah, happy late birthday. Dude, the
Great
rise of
shit.
birthdays, man. Fucking hell. Dude, all my friends had birthdays this year. It was crazy. But
All my friends have birthdays this
Yeah,
year. What?
Yeah.
Wait.
But
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
isn't the pumpkin stuff kind of old at this point / Jen? Well, you see, I got like heavily requested to cover this guy, and you know what? A lot of people keep bringing this guy up, and in fact, people have been trying to cover him as of recent. So it's like, fuck it, there's not much topics going on. Might as well cover it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just something there. So if we're gonna do a deep dive. Apparently, Louis McClung and Harley TBS didn't make that great of a video on the guy, which I'm going to be curious to see how that goes down. So I'm going to be watching Lewis's, the responses, and I'm going to be watching Harley's video. And then I'm going to start off with some jar stuff, just to soothe our way in,
Jar?
Yeah. Your ears perk up. Dude.
Yeah, I got a little excited. Sorry.
Yeah, I will reveal this publicly. I am trying to get like a call with the guy. And apparently there's a pretty good chance I might talk to the guy. It'll be very interesting.
Heck yeah.
What do you think I should ask? Yeah, because I already have some things in mind.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm having like the stream replay. I can't think of anything off the top of my head now. I'm trying to think of something like a good. Well, like what are you planning on asking him?
Well, I already got like a few questions at the top of my head. One, why did you say that when you saw a 16-year-old, you got to get out of there? Because you don't trust yourself.
Yeah.
Two, why'd you call a 14-year-old a honeypot situation? Because, I mean, that kind of implies something. And three, there's one that I got like, this one was like really interesting that I wanted to ask. Why did you ask the alleged child predator for sleep calls when you had a girlfriend? It's like, yeah, like why not ask the girlfriend? And then obviously, I'm gonna ask him some of the things that Lio brought up about like the whole Ponder shit with like them saying that Ponder didn't ask them for consent, but Lio and Ponder are both saying that they did have Jar's consent for drawing like the fucking like the maid outfit, and it's like I'm just kind of like wondering about that because it kind of feels like it kind of feels like someone's lying. So I didn't want to get
What is
inside
the joystick metaphor?
Dude, fuck off.
That's awesome. Actually, that's a great question. I actually do want to know that.
Yeah, I'll ask him. For those of you who don't understand the joke, yeah, fuck out of here. But then there was another thing, I believe. There was fuck. Yeah, I was just gonna ask him why was he deflecting so much in the video too, because it's like he unironically doesn't take that much accountability and even like blames it for like Himpleton's cancellation for making his being more noticed, which doesn't really make sense. You're a 200K channel. I don't see how a 1K channel puts significantly a lot more attention on your cancellation. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. Why did you blame Kubo for leaking your video when you made the video? It's like, there's just so much that it just kind of feels like.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like most of those questions he's gonna be like, I'm just kind of autistic, and that's all he's gonna say.
I mean,
I feel like that's all his excuse is gonna be. So
I still feel like it's worth asking.
I mean, yeah, maybe he does say something really funny, and you could take out of context or something. I'm joking on.
Yeah.
But like, I
Guys,
bet you he probably might say something really funny.
yeah,
Out of those. So.
I may be like some people. I may act friendly to them, in an attempt to try to get something for myself, for content. Maybe have 10 recorded
Yes.
calls. Maybe make a June the King style video of Jar, some stuff.
What's your relationship with Himpleton? Can you go
Ooh.
into detail? How do the sleepy time calls go? I don't think that'll be funny.
Oh, with him? Yeah. I'm gonna.
You should. It'd be awesome, dude.
No, unironically, Himpleton was telling me that Jar seemed like he was about to ask him for a sleepy time call.
I think he did say that.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what? Like, why? Why ask
he
a
did.
random commentator? The
From I
fuck?
remember, yeah, he did tell me that before he got like canceled. But yeah.
Canceled. Yeah.
Gosh,
Golly.
golly gee, Lord.
But yeah, I mean,
Awesome. More content, dude.
I'm really
More Jar
curious.
content.
The thing I always wanted, and I always say this to people, the thing I really want from him is the fucking Lio Convoy script he made. Because like I'm really curious about that. Because I'm really curious what he was gonna say about him. But he kind of like chickened out for giving it to Lio. So it's like I might ask him about that, but if he didn't give it to Lio, there's a good chance he's not gonna give it to me either. But
Yeah.
very curious. I'm definitely very, very interested about like what could be in there possibly, because he tries to say, well, I don't frame you in a horrible light, like he said something like that in the call. And it's like, okay.
What if it's just like another router situation? That would be awesome, dude.
Yeah, it seems like, dude, he just in the document Lyle Convoy groomed people.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude.
You would never get away with that shit.
Yeah. Lord.
Man, how are you feeling today, Amos?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah. See, he's been pretty quiet, not because he's nervous, but because he's smoking a fat blunt.
Yep. The fattest, because I roll the best.
Yep. My God. All right. I mean, I feel like I've definitely delayed enough time. Let's get into like Jar being hacked. All right. I might ask him a little bit about that too, but he might answer that in this video, so we'll see. I'll postpone that question. Why are you guys in my comments saying I should sleep time call Jar, dude? Fuck off.
I'm just imagining that would be the craziest op. It's like your goal is to get a sleepy time call to upload it, to hear him snoring or something. That would be wild.
I pretend to
Let's
sleep.
get Himpleton on the case, dude. Let me.
Yeah. Guys, this is what he sounds like when he snores. It's just all over Kiwi Farms now. Hey Ace, Amos sounds like Luna and Cyrus. What the fuck do you mean by that?
Honestly, they're not wrong though.
Cyrus.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
Cyrus.
I mean, Amos is black, so I could see the Cyrus one, but Luna?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm Blasian. Get it right.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe 25 people are staying to hear this banter. Now I'm moving into the topic. Fuck all of you for being so focused and locked in. My God. Yeah. All right, let me. So, I just want to like bring up some things. So, if you guys don't know, he got fucking hacked by a crypto thing. So, like, here's like a screenshot. It's a Brad Garlinghouse, a Ripple Bull Run confirmed XRP price prediction. And you know what? Jar had a good amount of viewers. I know he said he was going to take a break, but he came back 1.5K live, dude. That good shit. We'd love to see it.
Totally not all bots.
Yeah, we love to see it. Could not comment in it unless you were mentioned. Dude, I kind of wonder. I know like this got even up to like the 4K live. Do you think like Jar got any money from this stream?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's like the watch time was insane, dude. Fucking.
I do. I am really thankful when my shit got hacked. They were just trolling it into this though.
Yeah. I mean, you got mogged. Fucking
Yep.
cat images. But yeah, then we got like another thing right here. And you know what? Just yeah. And then we're just gonna put this in here. Yep. So let's zoom this out. Jar did like make a. Oh fuck! This guy he left. Little dipper over here. Jar getting crypto hacked was not on my 2025 bingo card. You gotta like think about it, right? Like, I know the guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I know the guy like fucked up, right? Obviously, he defended a child predator, but you gotta also like think about it. Like this guy is having like the worst time of his life. Imagine your career falling out of your hands, and then you make a response. Everyone's shitting on you. You said you're gonna take a break, and the first thing that happens after is you get hacked, and then you have to deal with trying to get your channel back because his channel was removed. Keep that in mind. Like his channel was just genuinely gone, so he had to work with YouTube to get it back. Like this is unfortunate, dude. Like I don't know, this fucking sucks. Some might say deserved though. You know?
Deserved? Question mark.
Yeah, deserved. But yeah, here's like Jar commenting on it. Hello at Team YouTube. My channel has been was terminated, and I've never had a strike before. I think my channel might have been mass reported due to backlash, or I got it's a backlash I got, or it could be because I got hacked about 2 days ago. Please review my case. This seems like an error. Happy to provide more details if needed. Thank you. At Team YouTube. Now the thing right here, I know he could be genuinely just offering a genuine motive. This is our ulterior to like why he got it taken down, but really mass reporting. I mean, I feel like if that was the case, I feel like he would have lost his channel with the video that he defended Cine with, because that was up for a good while. So it's I don't think it had anything to do with the mass reporting. I feel like it was 100% because of the cryptos hack. But like I don't know. Yeah, he's making it feel like, oh, it could have been. Who knows? Who knows? But
I mean, that type of situation, you never know. So
I mean, I don't know. The timing of it was like way too soon. He didn't like post anything for weeks, and it's like boom, just it definitely had to be the crypto hack. He probably got hacked because of the Cine stuff, but reported, I don't know. Probably because of the hack. But yeah, I mean, then we got a beautiful video to go through, as you could see. So Jar made this video. He lied to us. He said he was gonna take a break, and now he's back. Fucking dipshit. Yeah. Yep. 100% serious. But yeah, now we're gonna look at this video. He's gonna explain how this bumbling buffoon got hacked. All right. This autistic cretin. All right. Let's put on some closed captions. You know. Let's see what happened.
Hey everybody, you're probably wondering what just happened. Well, good for you, because I don't even know. Basically, I got hacked on the 21st, but it was a very weird hack because the guy didn't log me out or anything like that. He didn't even delete any videos or playlists. They just uploaded a crypto scam livestream or something. I deleted the livestream, changed my password, and moved on with my day. Before you ask, yes, I have two-step verification on my YouTube channel. And yes, I use a very strong password. And no, I did not download anything sus from a sponsorship offer. So not even my roommate, who's a computer scientist, knows how I got hacked. I decided not to talk about this. I was already taking a break from YouTube. And let's be honest here, guys, I've gotten hacked so many times that me getting hacked is not groundbreaking news anymore. But 2 days later, on the 23rd, my girlfriend calls me very early in the morning to tell me that my channel is now gone. I was still logged in on my account, so I tried to appeal my channel's reasons for termination. And in just a few seconds, YouTube told me that my channel will not be coming back, and that the reason they took—
Yeah, so I'm really wondering. I'm really fucking wondering. Like, you can't just get hacked out of nowhere. Like,
I mean, I didn't.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that it's not very common, especially like I feel like Jar, someone would have had to found his information through Kiwi Farms or some shit, or he accidentally leaked his account information at one point.
Yeah, I don't know. What's really weird about mine is like one of the community posts were like very similar to how Klug's hacker is doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you probably did some dumb move and accidentally like showed your Google Docs information on stream.
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't show my password, right? So that doesn't make sense.
I mean, they could have got lucky, who knows? But
Huh.
I don't know. It's possible someone. I don't know. They could have. They could have. You could have clicked something by accident. You know, sometimes I know like the sus links, but I'm pretty sure there's even links like they could even embed links in like YouTube links. So if you even click something even on Twitter to watch a YouTube video, it's a chance that, you know, you can get hacked that way too. So it's like it's very, you got to be very cautious when just clicking anything, I guess. But I'm just kind of wondering what specifically he could have fallen for, but I guess it was just random. He doesn't even know. So it's like it's just kind of interesting because no, he didn't click on any links. He has two-step verification, all that shit. It's like it's weird. I it's just weird, but yeah, I'll watch a bit more to see if there's any more information.
it down was for harmful and dangerous content. This is something prank channels normally get taken down for, and it's something that I in no way have ever done on my channel. Now, I didn't tell Team YouTube that I was hacked, so I started to think that maybe I was mass reported. After all, last time I was hacked, I was logged out of my YouTube account. I told Team YouTube about it, they deleted my YouTube account, and then they gave it back to me after 2 days. This time I did not get logged out, I did not tell Team YouTube about it until I saw my channel was deleted, and I got it back in just a few hours. Since this is so radically different from the last time I was hacked, and I'm very hated right now, I think it's entirely possible that I was mass reported. After all, a lot
See, I don't know. When he says the mass reported thing, it just seems like he's trying to victimize himself. Like, it 100% felt like it was just a crypto thing. Like, I don't think anyone was just mass reporting your video. Like, it makes a lot more... If the reason why your content was taken down was for harmful content, I don't think it's going to be a response video. I think it's going to be the crypto scam you had on the platform. It wasn't your fault, sure, but it's only natural that if people see a crypto scam, lots of people would report the crypto scam because that would be harmful content.
No.
So it's like, I don't see why he's entertaining the idea of the mass reporting when it's very, it seems overly obvious it's a crypto scam thing. For him to be like, oh yeah, I just was attacked at all angles because I'm hated right now. And it's like, whatever, dude. Whatever.
I mean, regardless, right? If his channel was taken down for the crypto thing, that's still mass reporting, probably.
Because the context he's saying mass reporting is because he's, public enemy #1. Everyone just hated his response video. It was so bad that they reported that. The only way the mass reporting thing would be like a possibility is if it's everyone's reporting the crypto scam thing. I don't like his framing of it. I really don't. Because it just...
I mean, do you think there's even a possibility of it? Like, he fixed the whole crypto thing being taken down, and it was still being mass reported on his response.
I mean, I don't know. It's like, this guy hasn't been like mass reported for like response videos to other things in the past. So it's like, and he's made some fuck ups. Sure, this could be like his biggest fuck up, but it's like he's made some pretty big fuck ups in the past too. Especially like the one thing that comes to mind is like the Toby drama, and it's like he didn't get like mass reported and almost lost the channel over
his
that.
Toby video was so unbelievably bad.
Yeah, so it's like, and guess what? He didn't lose his channel because of it. So it just really comes off to me. It's the crypto thing. Like, it just really comes off to me that it is that. So the only way mass reporting would work is if everyone's reporting the stream, which you should do in a situation like that. So it's like, I don't know. It kind of just feels like he's trying to victimize himself, which whether he's intentionally doing that or not, I don't know. But he did something similar in his video where it's like, I guess you might be watching this video or either just by watching it or through someone else's live stream for, people who are just trying to farm clicks off of me. And it's like, dog, you defended a groomer. Of course people are going to dislike you. Are you kidding me? It just seems really soy. It doesn't feel like he's taking as much accountability as he is. Like he should be. Like that's just how I feel about it. But I'll keep playing the video. We'll see what else is here.
A lot of my videos have been removed and are now ineligible for monetization. The oldest video that this happened to was, ironically, my video titled, I'm back after getting hacked. This is too convenient. It's official. My life is a fucking TV show. So was I mass reported? Honestly, I don't think so. There are YouTubers way more hated than I am who have received 20 times the backlash I got. Even if they wanted to mass report me, how did they report videos that have been privated? For some reason it skipped over Zaid's privated demonetized video on Cuties. No, I don't know why. I'm gonna fight to get these videos back up, but it's no guarantee. There's only so much I can do. If I can't get any of them back up, I'll re-upload them sometime in the future. Maybe I'm going to improve the editing of them somewhat. Who knows? Because my profile picture and @ have been changed, I think it's much more likely that I was either hacked or this is a YouTube glitch. I don't think I was mass reported or anything like that. I'm going to go back on my break now, just uploading nothing but shorts for quite a few months. What really sucks about this is I know this is 100% going to be used against me. People are already coming up with conspiracies that I let myself get hacked or I faked getting hacked to...
The fuck are you responding to these comments for? Dude, like, this is what I feel like he's just so victimizing himself. It's like, people are coming up with conspiracy theories. Are you going to use this, me getting hacked against me? And the 2 comments with no likes that he uses is, Jar, just please stop avoiding everything. Did his channel get hacked, or did he change his YouTube? It's like, dog, like, these are nothing comments. Or yeah, change his YouTube ad. The second one's just a genuine question. I don't even know why he included that one, honestly. The second one's just a question if he got hacked or he changed his YouTube ad. But the first one is just, stop avoiding everything. And he's like saying, people are saying I got hacked on purpose to dodge the drama. And it's like, why are you giving this any attention? These are no liked comments. These are literally just shitters. Like I don't unironically, like I don't know why you would give this any attention. This is so stupid. And I know this is not the first time I've seen a big figure look at like a one liked comment and be like, see, this is what everyone's saying about me. But it's like, dog, this is just really fucking stupid. Like, yeah, Amos, would you respond to one liked comments or no?
If it was funny.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. That speaks volumes on his character. But yeah, let's keep the video going.
Okay,
Coming up with conspiracies that I let myself get hacked or I faked getting hacked to dodge responsibility or something. Clearly, this is all done as a 4D chess move to get more empathy from people. Everything I do on YouTube is treated like it's a massive scheme to accomplish something or other. No, people are right about that, but you don't have to be so mean when you point it out. I'm gonna get back to work on trying to finish 5 videos for each channel. Hopefully nothing will happen while I'm working on them. Anyways, I'll see you guys in less than a year when I get hacked again.
Okay, so like even that too, right? Even another thing I said like last stream when going over it, he said he was taking like a 4-month hiatus, which is like it's whatever, it's his choice to do, right? But it's like he said he was also gonna be making videos so that he could be ready for when he comes back, and I'm just kind of wondering, is that really a break from the internet? Because it's like if you're making videos to keep up with like current day-to-day stuff, that would still mean that you're checking in online like every day to see like what should be for good videos, or you're still working on videos, so you're still in that process, you're still in that mindset. So it's like I don't know, it doesn't really feel like he's taking a break. I that's just how it kind of comes off. And knowing Jar, if he's gonna use one liked comments to like providing narrative of like what people are saying against him already, I feel like he's definitely watching like every hit piece on him too. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the guy's actually taking a break from the internet. But yeah, what do you think he is, Amos? Fucking hell.
What?
Do you think Jar's taking a true break from the internet? Like the right thing to do.
No one does. Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, some people do. Some people take breaks.
Whenever somebody says they're taking a break from the internet, they're not actually. They're just taking a break from posting content or posting shit.
I mean, I was gonna make a joke, but that was gonna be fucked up. But yeah, that's all right. Sliggins, what did you just promote? Did you just promote your channel? Fuck.
I'm not touching that link, bro. That looks shady.
What did you just post? Sliggins, dog. Did you just promote your own channel or something? Hold on.
Bro's clicking it anyways.
Oh, okay, it's a Jar video. Oh, it's the fucking okay, dude. It's in my experience being a groomer parody video. Yeah, lovely. That was aged awesomely. I mean, Jar's not a groomer, but that's okay. It's a Jar April Fool's video. Yeah. This fucking sly guy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's still gonna be also making shorts every day, so he's not even really taking a break from content. He's kind of yapping about stuff. He's still like making videos. He's still keeping up to date with drama. So it's like I don't know. I still think he's gonna like not take an actual even like he's not even taking a break from posting content. So it's like I'm not sure. He even just said like I gotta get like 5 channels per each ready for all the channels. It's like okay, dude. But yeah, my God. But yeah, I guess we'll move on to the Pumpkin Gentleman stuff. Let me just do this.
If it's from Harley TBS, you know it's gonna be retarded.
It's actually from both Harley and Louis McClung.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, Louis McClung?
Yeah.
That retard?
Yeah, so Louis McClung was actually a little infamous in this situation because he actually made a video against the Pumpkin Gentleman, and it was really bad faith. So,
well, big shocker.
I know, big shocker. The thing, okay, so like the problem I've heard like from like both sides or whatever, right, is like for both of these guys, I've heard like pretty much like the Pumpkin Gentleman is actually leaning on really being innocent. The evidence is very like flimsy at best, and there's just not enough evidence to prove that he's even close to being a pedophile, like from what I've heard or seen. And Louis McClung took all the screenshots, treated it 100% real, and just like started to be like, "Why'd you do that to them? All right, why'd you do that?" And then like Harley made the video just kind of fence sitting, shocker, and being like, "Well, these could be some really dangerous, serious allegations that are true." So it's like, it's kind of a mess.
Just being like, wait, what was this video before? Like 100% guilty or something?
I mean, the evidence was already like just like not even that substantial in the beginning. But like, I'm also just gonna be fair. To be fair, just watching the entirety of the Pumpkin Gentleman's videos for both of them, just to go over it as well. So yeah, I mean, I think,
Are we watching his original too?
yeah, I mean, we're gonna
From Harley.
Harley. I feel like should I save their take for last and just watch all the videos and then yeah, actually that makes a lot more sense.
I mean, I'm really curious if they 100% call him a pedophile and then starts, fence setting, then they're like spineless. But
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see.
I think what would actually be the good idea, right? Because Harley sources all 3 of these videos, right? I think it would be a good idea to go through all the videos individually so that we have full context, so that when we go into the Harley video, we'll fully understand all the videos before Harley tries to source them. So if they do source something and it seems out of context, we might be able to catch it.
Let's see.
So I think that might be the best route to go. Pumpkin isn't a groomer or anything, but he's really horny and didn't take appropriate precautions with his TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could just say he's reckless. Just rip. But yeah, let's watch the Louis McClung video, dude. It's gonna be awesome. The video was called "This TikTok Artist Likes Kids a Little Too Much." Louis McClung re-upload.
Oh no.
Dude, this is gonna be. You already know it's gonna be a banger just from the title, man. Fuck. You know which ones I wish I had? Apparently, Kubo just 100% calls this guy a predator too. I think that would be really funny to air out, but like because since he like took down his channel, those are lost to time. So that's rough. But yeah, let's go through this, guys. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Yeah, you're ready. I can see the ready faces on you. Let's do this.
I feel like I'm in a booth for this episode, and you're asking the audience how to like what a color is or something.
Yeah, well, I gotta keep my live stream audience in check, dude. Harley made their Senate/Peaches video only because Omnia called them out on Twitter, so that's why Harley's video was half about Omnia Lamau. I mean, lol. Gay. Dude, yeah, Harley's evil, dude. Harley's like gay. But yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. Dude, what the fuck is this edit? Inside the world's most exclusive gentleman's club? Dude, what does Louis McClung just edit himself in just weird places? The fuck is this bullshit? But yeah, let's keep it going. He's in the pumpkin patches. What is this shit? Dude, I cannot take this guy seriously, dude. Louis just put an edit of himself versus Pumpkin. Just for the image. Pumpkin the Gentleman versus Louis McClung. This guy can't be real. This guy is not real, dude.
I feel like it's gonna be Jar in like 3 years.
Yeah. Dude, fucking me.
Welcome, members of the audience, back to your favorite show. Damn, the internet sucks. Like a lot. Have you been on the internet in the past few days, the past few weeks,
Sure.
the past
I've
few
been on the
months? Have
internet.
you seen how bad it's getting? All the way from a bunch of Christians getting mad at a Greek festival for representing the god that has to do with that Greek competition, and for some reason thinking it has anything to do with their religion.
Dude, what does this have to do with Pumpkin the Gentleman? He's just talking about how negative the internet is. See, the internet's so negative anyways. Here's a child rapist. It's like, okay. Okay, dude. You're adding to that negativity.
Wild guys, do you know who Dionysus
Hashtag
is?
we love
Yeah, he's not
virtue signaling.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's not even about you. Or just the metric tons of people online claiming that it's okay to abuse people, and it's okay to take advantage of people, and it's okay to do all these terrible things. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for instance, I was just scrolling, doing my everyday thing,
I was just
when I came
scrolling.
across a post about trigger warning for the rest of this video in general.
Oh, yeah, it's unironically doing trigger warning. It's over. I know what this kind of guy is. Dude, dude, obviously, I was just scrolling on Twitter. That's really a great way to show that you do research. Fucking awesome, dude. Fuck
But
me.
for right now, of me covering just this guy, okay? This guy who's out there on the internet thinking he can just say this stuff. Grape needs to be normalized, and if it happened to you, you
What?
honestly deserve.
Dude, this has to be an edgy joke, bro. Okay, hold on. Fuck my green light. Why don't you? Yeah. Anyways, fixed my green light. We're up. Yeah, but dude, Mike, grape needs to be normalized. If it happened to you, you honestly deserve it. Pumpkin, is this really you? Or is he just taking some random guy?
Deserve it? Bro, I get it that people honestly sometimes say these things just to get a reaction out of people. Like, duh, that's like human nature. But that doesn't excuse the utter disgust I feel reading the fact that somebody wrote this, looked at it, read it a couple times, and then posted it wholeheartedly.
Just I don't know, scroll on and move it on with your day. Like, it's okay. Yeah, you're gonna see stupid stuff on the internet, dude. If honestly, right? Honestly, if if you get that freaked out about like a bad meme, dude, this guy's gonna have a heart attack if he sees a random live leak video on Twitter. My God, dude, talking about how like how negative the internet is, and the two things you bring up is, well, here's some Christians getting mad, and here's a bad rape joke. Here, also, I just totally like pause clicked him. Look at that awful smile. Ugh. Yeah, let's take a nice look at those dentures. Look at the yellow in them. Ah, does not brush his teeth at all. It's very obvious. My God, this is Weird Al gone wrong. My, this is Weirder Al. Yeah.
That's disgusting. You suck. Realizing I can pull girls' hijabs off and run away with it.
This has nothing to do with Pumpkin. It's just some random guy. Dude, okay. Imagine, right? Imagine making okay, so this is the level of like severity we're dealing with, right? Imagine someone made a video on EDP and their opening was, the internet sucks, man. Elon Musk fucking sucks, and here's some like really shitty memes I've seen. I can't believe Redditors are just posting this with their free will. My God. Anyways, here's a child rapist. My God. Just, we're not even there. We're not even there.
Get your grammar right, by the way. It's run away with
Bro was not joking when he did a Twitter scroll. I'm just being real.
them. You just got grammar lessons from a dyslexic person. Get shit on, bozo. But like, also, shut up. When she takes it like a good... God, I'm not reading that.
Okay, that's a horny post. Nobody cares.
Not reading that. Ew. And I read Berserk. Yeah, Griffith sucks, but he's a character. You're a real person. You don't get to get away with this stuff, you jackass. How I feel after putting some of my secret sauce in my sister's drink.
Dude, it takes him 3 minutes to get into Pumpkin the Gentleman.
But like, I didn't really.
Is this
I
like a
didn't bring
segment
up
of a
to
show?
Talk about it, really. I brought it up to like show you what I'm talking about. That the internet recently has just been like this, but because of all of.
Okay, it's gonna be gay. I'm gonna be pausing a lot, dude. If I'm just showing you how negative the internet is, if I could do the same thing. I could cherry pick some things. I could be like, dude, the internet is positive. The internet's thriving, and just only proceed to show cat photos. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Yeah, the world can be negative, but it can also be positive. You just have such a cynical outline of like the world. It's just so insufferable. And we haven't even gotten into the guy yet.
Of this, all of the Ava Chris Tysons of the world, all of the Dr. Disrespects of the world, ruining everything and being the literal most pieces of garbage on the planet right now. They're taking away a lot of attention from people who are doing somehow much worse than they are. I honestly don't think this video is gonna do very well because this guy.
What sucks about Louis is obviously Louis himself, but also the fact that he got so much shit so wrong. I cannot stand Pumpkin and I think he's nasty, but this video is embarrassingly bad. Dude. Dude, I don't even think this video is gonna do well. Dude, that's an interesting way I saw moral grandstanding just be done right there. It's like normally people just say, "I'm not making this video for the views or attention," but this guy is just sitting there being like, "The world's so negative. Fuck, I don't even think me like covering a pedophile is gonna get views anymore. That's how negative this world's gone. Nobody even cares anymore." It's like, my God, this guy is insufferable. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why. No, I mean, yeah, those lines, that line of words also aged very poorly. Yeah, because I know he got like absolutely mauled by other YouTubers, like just covering him. In fact, I'm pretty sure he literally took down his last video because lyrics just like went over it and saw how bad it was. This guy sucks, dude.
It hasn't even been talked about. But the things he is doing and trying to get away with disgust me. Call me a squash the way I'm about to jump on this pumpkin. Not in a sexual way. Well, hold on. Pumpkin,
Did you guys laugh? Was that funny, guys? That made me, knee slap a little bit. Anyways, here's the child
a gentleman. Ew. This guy is plainly said just a creep. But before we get into everything he's
Ooh.
done, who is he? Oh, and before we get started, please don't go harass anybody in this video. Nobody I talk about, not even the gentle
like he's-
loser, because I don't want you to go give him more attention. So just
pressing
keep
all
it
the
here in the
buttons.
discourse in the comments. All right, talk in the comments. That's what they're for. He's part of the art community, the animation community of
Pumpkin is
Twitter
a
and
squash,
TikTok.
real.
He had a big TikTok account. He still kind of does, but it's privated now. But we'll get to that, like I just said.
We'll get to that.
And
Just
in his
get
own
to it.
words, being a hypersexual, which if you don't know what a hypersexual person
Oh,
is,
I'm aware.
also known as compulsive sexual behavior, it really means just somebody who is unable to stop themselves from having urges. It really is a disorder, okay? It's something that people struggle with, and it's something that people have to deal with in their day-to-day life. You know, they
Sure.
have to learn how to work around, like anxiety or depression, okay? But the way the gentleman pumpkin, or pumpkin gentleman, more like pumpkin doofus, am I right?
You ever just hear one line, just one sentence, and then you just kind of think to yourself, fuck, this is my life now. That's just, that's just kind of like the vibe I kind of got. I know that this is going to be insufferable. So let's put this at 1.25 at least. Yeah, we can get through it quickly. But we're doing this for context, all right? We're doing this for context. My God.
The way he explains it is it's like a sexuality, right? It's like a thing that he chose, all right? It's who he is. It's what he wants to be. When other people in the world actually have to, struggle with it. But there's more. There's so much more. Grab yourself a whole 12 warm pecans and a glass of milk with ice cubes in it, because this is going to be a long one. So strap in.
That's gotta be the soyest snack I've ever seen, bro. Who unironically eats pecans? Who puts ice in their milk? Switch to Harley. This guy's actually worse somehow. Nah, Randy, gotta keep it going. I need the context.
It all started with a prompt on Twitter of people saying, hey, make this. Make your OC in this. Everybody in the NSFW art community, get on this, all right? It's time. But of course, Mr. Gentle Loser, seeing himself as a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to this stuff, he said, oh, hold my metaphorical beer because I'm 19 going on 20. I can't drink yet, but hold it as I make this. Oh, man. Okay, I can't show you all of it, obviously, but just know that there's a bit of an
I guess who
erectile
cares?
thing going on below, okay? And you may be thinking, Louis, is that even a problem? I see stuff like this on Twitter all the time. Literally, you can't look anything up on Twitter without seeing something along those lines. You just can't. And to that I say, no, it's not a problem at all.
Okay.
Unless your account is set and said to be for people of the age of 16. 16. All right, let me get something clear that I don't think a lot of people understand. 16 years old is a kid, okay? I don't care
Gulp.
what the age of consent is in your state.
if we, I think it would be really funny if someone clipped him saying, "I don't care about the age of consent." My God, there's no way you unironically said that. Yo, what's up, Chris?
Oh, am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Fucking, I gotta mute your stream. God damn it, I can't open your stream. Hold on.
What's the news,
Close
buddy?
my browser.
Is it serious?
Yeah. Did you see Ethan online trying to insinuate that Turkey Tom was a cause of the Nashville shooting?
No, I have not. And I don't know. That's not really my niche, but that's interesting. I guess if you want to share
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I just wanted to share it.
Yeah.
Lonely ass bitch.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. Fucking up my green light. Why don't you? Yeah. Dude, Chris fucking sucks, dude. This is why he stays muted. He just provides nothing of use. Anyways, yeah. Don't care what the age of consent is. Horrible clip. My God.
in your country. I don't care. If you're an adult, do not date a kid. Is that so hard to understand? Oh my god. I feel like I have to drive this point home all the time. And I'll see comments in a bunch of videos, not even just my own, saying, hey guys, in my state, 16 is the age of consent within reason, but it's the age of consent, okay? And that makes it okay. No, I don't care. This is just my opinion. No, shut up. You're weird, okay? If you think, damn, 16-year-old, let me get some, no! Get out. The door's over there, all right? The door's over there. Gentle creep here.
So if someone was 17 and they wanted to go for a 16-year-old, you would be like, get the fuck out of here, you creep. Or, even 18. Would you be like, oh, this guy is a fucking evil guy, dude. Get them the fuck out of here. God. Mike. Did I hear about? Yeah, he doesn't care about the age of consent, dude. What the fuck? He doesn't care what it is in your state. He's going crazy. Man. I can hear this guy. Turn it up. I can't hear this guy. Oh. Okay, I'll turn it up. Just for you, little bro.
Having 16 plus in his bio means that he thinks that it's okay to be like, hey, 16-year-olds, come to my account, all right? Come interact with me and talk to me. That alone is creepy. Of course, if you're making art that looks like this, and it's like your whole MO, your whole brand is that you're like, I make NSFW art. I have an NSFW account, which is now privated, and I tried to follow it. Wait, let me check if he let me in. Oh, he didn't let me in. Maybe he's scared. Maybe.
What? Maybe you're scared to let Louis McClung, and me in. So I'm gonna call him a pedophile. Dude, this fucking guy, you suck, dude.
Be scared of me. Oh, I would be. Because I've got trust in your neighborhood detective to get everything sorted out and put together. Because I have so much dirt on this piece of garbage. But as you can see now, his account now.
So he made this video on him because he doesn't like him? Well, I mean, that's just how it comes off to me, dude. That's just how it comes off. I'm not even just trying to be disingenuous. You just actually raged for not getting into an NSFW account. Maybe you're the gooner. My God.
Now says no minors. But if you ask me, you are allowed to backtrack and you're allowed to take things back. But there are a few things in the world that you are just not allowed to take back, no matter how long ago it happened. Cody Co, say something.
What?
No matter how long ago it happened.
Okay,
if
don't
you
talk about-
purposefully try to interact with
Okay,
kids.
obviously you can care about the Cody Co stuff, but why bring it up in this? Why? You're so... he's so Family Guy. He's so, like... This reminds me of the time when he's so fucking cutaway gag. My God.
Kids or did interact with kids, then that's just not it. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. No matter how much you try to backtrack it now, no matter how much you try to be a better person now, you should have been a better person the whole time. Right, guys? But that's just all my opinion. Of course. Let's start with him putting his best foot forward, because I think that's always important. Now, we start these things off with the pseudo-apology of people doing stuff you just really can't apologize for doing. I am sorry. I apologize for making and posting inappropriate content, which I then expose to a younger audience. I also apologize for being stubborn as well as ignorant to those who have tried to inform me beforehand about my actions regarding my content and age rating. I have failed to realize how much damage I have caused to my audience, and it was never my intention to bring harm to anyone. I was wrong. Moving forward, I will tone it down, now that I am aware and have a full understanding of what 16 plus content is. In addition to that, I am bumping my content viewing to 18 plus. I sincerely apologize to those I've disappointed and let down. See, all of that is great. All of that's awesome if you haven't literally tried to justify doing these things, okay? You do not get to claim ignorance or not knowing or being ignorant to what people are telling you when you literally respond competently to what they are saying to you. Like, for instance, this is the least blurred photo I could find of it, but, I'm sure you can infer what's going.
Closest dick pic you get. Like, Pumpkin, lock in. Like, Pumpkin, no.
On. This image was posted on Gentle Loser's account when it wasn't privated yet, still 16 plus, and the blurred part is a very well-defined outline of his bulge, okay? And that's not for 16-year-olds, you 19-year-old weirdo. Yeah.
He's 19? Okay. So, okay. It's 16 plus, he's 19. If you really wanted to make the argument, that's a 3-year age gap. So it's like, that's not anywhere close to anything like that. Yeah, he would be fine. The fuck? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend posting that shit. Obviously. That's just because I don't like that stuff. I wouldn't do that. That's weird. But it's like, he's not a pedophile. It feels like you're framing him like one. That's just, you're framing him as like a creepy weirdo when he's at worst just a reckless gooner. I don't know. This should, from just at least what I've seen. He was 18 around this drama. He's now 19. So my God, dude, the disingenuous like nature of this shit. Not the Louis vid. Yes, the Louis vid goat. Yes.
We're like the same age, okay? I'm 20. That's not that far off 19. A 16-year-old? Bro, that's not it, okay? When I was 19, right, you may be thinking, oh, that's only a 3-year difference. No. That's, I've graduated high school. I am working. I have a job. I'm an adult. I pay taxes, okay?
Well, you probably live with your mom. Don't be too generous to yourself. You probably live with your mom. Yeah, thanks, Dumbboard, for the $1. That's, my God. Yeah, you're 19. You graduated. You're getting a job. You're going to college. Not you. Not you. I live with my dad. I'm kind of homeless.
I have to think about the next electoral vote. When I was 16, I didn't care about none of that. But of course, somebody called him out about it, and he competently responded. There's no incompetence here like he claimed. No, he is simply just gonna try and justify what he did. Like, what do you mean you thought it was appropriate that there was
let me read it, just in case he's disingenuous. Like, what do you mean you thought it was inappropriate that there was a chance of someone 16 seeing your bulge? Because to me, it was just an anatomy body part. In Japan, that is considered normal. There are a lot of shows in anime where a character has a bulge or big boobs, other assets, either due to the anatomy of their costume. Okay, dude. That's an interesting defense for that. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it still because it could be taken the wrong way. Like,
a chance of someone 16 seeing your bulge? Because to me, it was just an anatomy body part. In Japan, that is considered normal. There are a lot of shows in anime where a character has a bulge, or big boobs, or other assets,
that's
either due to
fictional.
the anatomy or costume. Are you talking about HENTAI? Because that's
what? Okay, dog. That is the very, very disingenuous comparison. That is just straight up porn. No. Obviously, characters could have bulges or big breasts in anime, which sounds gay that I even have to explain that. But yes, that is a thing, and even in normal shows. Sometimes, have you ever seen a beach episode? Have you ever seen a shonen? Have you ever seen, magical girl anime? Fuck me, dude. But yes, no, these exist in just normal animes. Like, guy, dog. And your immediate comparison was just to go to, like, porn? So far, you raged about not getting into an NSFW account. And now, when you think of anime, your immediate go-to is hentai. I think you're a gooner, Lewis. I think you're a gooner. I'm coining that right now.
not how that works, bro. That's for adults. What do you mean it's normal? No, it's not. In Japan, it's normal to censor those things. Like, literally just putting censor bars over everything because it's not normal at all.
Do you think a bulge is just, the anatomy, like just the part? Like, do you not think that it exists within clothing? I mean, that's why it's a bulge. It has to be in clothing. What are you talking about, dude? Like, what are you even trying to say?
At all to see those things everywhere. Plastered on a bunch of billboards for the community to gaze
The goonicide is real. It began with Goonkin Gentlemen. Thank you, Bigger Randy.
upon. No. According to him, he is both a dark-skinned, chubbier, bigger person, while also being from Japan. These are all things he's claimed, which are shaky, but we'll get to that. We still have to talk about how he said, hey guys, it's just a part of my body that I'm purposefully showing off in an erotic way on my account that is 16 plus. Here are a couple comments.
I mean, I feel like it's a stretch to say it was erotic, but it definitely was just stupid, I would say. But it's not like he's like, yeah, look how big. Yeah, no, he's not doing that. Like it's something I wouldn't do or recommend, but it's like, dog, this is very disingenuous framing.
Of him interacting with minors. Like, maybe not knowingly, but he didn't bother to check. There was this picture of him, scarfing on some bread with some cream coming out of it, an innuendo, if you will. Here's what a minor said. I'm not going to read it because that's weird to me,
I passed out a few times, but here's your bread. Dude, that's such a stupid meme. I'm not gonna. Dude, wait. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? I gotta let him cook.
Coming out of it, an innuendo, if you will. Here's what a minor said. I'm not going to read it because that's weird to me, you can't make me do it. I don't wanna. But then
Okay, so you don't want to read it. Okay. And what's weird about reading a message? It's not like you're, I don't know, like, what, do you not, like, read receipts of, like, grooming? Where, like, the minor's talking to, like, the pedophile? Because it's weird to read messages from a minor? Like, I don't, what is this guy's logic? It was on his 18 plus account, not in his 16 plus. Well, that just makes it even more disingenuous. Like, what is this guy saying, dude? Dear God. Oh
I
yeah,
see who you're.
yeah. Dude, this guy, I've heard of this guy, but I've never like actually like seen his shit, dude. He's
Well,
been very fucking disingenuous so far.
well, that's his whole shtick, right? He released a video recently called like the truth behind the TikTok ban, and I can probably tell you even without watching it that the truth coming from Louis McClung would be an unlikely thing. It's like him not looking like a paedophile. It would be an unlikely thing. I fucking
Okay,
hate this rat-faced fucking bastard. Fucking who slanders and lies about people, uses fucking like dead people like Technoblade like as fucking arguments, fucking slanders people, puts out false stories, and goes, "Oh well, I was doing it in the like in the sake of journalism, right? I was putting the story out there, and you know because I did that, it's been proven false." He's a fucking retard. Genuinely, someone that I would be happy if he dove fucking headfirst off a cliff.
okay.
He's a cunt.
But I mean, like, so far, right? Like, this guy has been heavily insinuating that this guy's going after kids. And I guess even, like, something he got wrong is Pumpkin Gentleman was actually 18 during the time the drama was going on, but he's arguing it from the angle of him being 19. And I guess he said some things on his 16 plus account, but apparently one of the things he used was from his 18 plus account. And it's like, this guy is just like grasping at everything to call this guy a fucking creepy
Well,
degenerate.
well, have you got to the 12-year-old bit yet?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, yeah, just wait for that. Brendan, when go into the context of the messages were apparently fake.
Yeah, I've been keeping that in the back of my head because
But,
I do
you know,
remember someone talking about like the 12-year-old shit, but it's like, so far, it took him 3 minutes to get into Pumpkin Gentleman in a video like about Pumpkin Gentleman. But I'm surprised I was able to find the archive. But like just right off the
well,
top, he's definitely calling him a pedophile because the title is "This TikTok artist likes kids a little too much," and it's like, okay, dude.
I'm surprised he spent like a long time doing that because usually he spends like mere milliseconds on topics. I mean, he covered the George Not Found, the entire allegations, and summed it up in less than 2 minutes.
He's
It
a
was like a minute
speedrunner,
and a half.
little
He's a
speedrunner.
he's a deranged paedophile looking prick.
Okay.
But you can't tell me I'm wrong. Look at the guy, bro. You just want to smack him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the second part, just maybe not the first part, you know.
What, he looks like a gay pedophile prick?
Well, I'm more held up on the pedophile part, you know.
Oh, he's got the moustache and everything.
He looks
But
like he'd be on the registries in the 1980s.
exactly. This wasn't me, but Sam seems really passionate about Lewis. I am, bro. This is main commentary stuff. It's just an overlap.
Yeah, like
I fucking hate this, man.
I don't normally get overlaps like this. This is interesting. Like I heard about the guy, but I can't lie. I was admittedly a little shocked when he was the one covering like the Pumpkin Gentleman.
Ugh, he's just so disingenuous. Like I called him out for the oversimplification of the George Not Found stuff and just flat out lying about it all. And he told me that I was oversimplifying the situation. He's fucking dirty, dirty bastard.
So you were oversimplifying it with like, your 10-minute minimum video when he did it for like 2 minutes, right?
Well, no. He was saying my comment critiquing him for oversimplifying it was an oversimplified version.
Yeah, you had an oversimplified critique.
Yeah, he's a fucking nutjob weirdo freak, bro.
Dear God, but Yeah, I mean, the plan is I'm gonna be watching this, both the Pumpkin Gentleman's videos, and then I've heard like Harley's video was shit too, so I'm gonna go over that as well.
It cannot, like, at least with fucking like Harley, right? His face is a little less punchable, right? I say a little less,
That's
right? He doesn't look
charitable.
like a paedophile. He just an anorexic orphan. So there's a little bit of a distinguishment, right? So you've gone from like, a gay looking like paedophile retard to, an orphan anorexic retard. So
Yeah. Like, I don't know, this guy was also like really gay. He was like, I just don't understand, right? I was even like making the comparison earlier. Within the 3 minutes it took him, like, of like stalling to get to like the Pumpkin Gentleman topic, he was like, man, the internet's so negative. It's just gotten so negative, dude. And it's like, this would be like if someone made a video on EDP. It was like, dude, fuck Elon, bro. Like, the internet's just so shit. Anywhere here's a child rapist. Like,
yeah.
dude, I could not get over the line of him being like, dude, it's just so negative. I don't even think this video is gonna get views because it's just so negative that they don't even care about this level of negative anymore. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you-
Look, the internet's so negative, right? So I'm gonna levy false paedophile allegations.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Lyrics was just being negative when he criticized him.
exactly. It's just deranged behaviour. The guy's an absolute twat. And anyway, I'll let you get back to the fucking video. I only joined so I could shit on him a little bit, like call him out for looking like a rat-faced pedo.
Yeah. I mean, good shit. I'll talk to you later.
Enjoy your time, bro.
Yeah, I will.
Was it?
So yeah, he's gonna take away my green light. Fuck me, dude. Okay, dude. I swear, dude. I always have to have the green line. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not gonna randomly just say it. I'm just gonna continue the video that from the guy that everyone likes so much.
And he responded and said, "Thank you. What is wrong with you? Go to hell, specifically loser hell, but we'll save that for later." Here's somebody saying, "Whose bread is that exactly?" The kid responds, weirdly, and then he likes the comment. And
Mine's okay.
okay, I'll address the fact that he might not know this is a minor, but either way, it strikes a chord with me after knowing what I do know.
So okay, so you don't recognize a difference in severity if someone knew someone was a minor versus if they didn't. Like these arguments just make no sense. My God.
So let's keep going. He also has an alleged conversation with somebody who is definitely a minor, but the alleged part is that they are 12. Oh, God. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're jumping from 16 all the way down the ladder to literally a baby. You're but a little
You think 12-year-old's a baby? Ooh.
child, and you're not allowed to talk with them, let alone say all this bullshit. And I'm gonna read it in good faith. "Thank you, Pumpkin. I weirdly want to kiss you." Raise his eyebrow. You know what you do there? And this is Lewis's crash course on how not to talk to minors. You don't say anything. You don't send any emojis.
You don't do nothing.
Say nothing. Okay? Nothing. That's the crash course. That's it.
My God. I mean, do we know that he knew that they were a minor? Like, I want to know that detail because that would be important.
Over. I mean, is it allowed? Sends a kissing noise. Makes out. Okay, don't talk to people like that, especially if they're 12. Give me your censored out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is censored out. Bro, nah, I'm gonna be canceled and labeled as a P3DO.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Pumpkin. If this is a real DM, this is kind of fucked. Like this just makes you look bad, dude. Don't say that in DMs when talking to people, dog. My God.
Running away, gassed up emoji. Yeah, buddy. I hate to break it to you. You're gonna be canceled or labeled as a P3DO anyways. Right now. Mind go
Oh, so he is labeling him one. Yeah. So there we go, official confirmation.
wild. I'm gonna be honest, my hands are craving for some Bahonga Gongas right now. How are they so soft and squishy and so comforting and they fit perfectly in my hand? What? And I'm sure you would try to justify this with being like, I'm hypersexual. That doesn't mean you have to text a minor. You creep. You dirty creep. Ew. Get the hell out. Go away. Go to prison or something. I don't know. Hike your ass somewhere else. And that's not it. Can't remember the rest. Teehee, banana, popsicle, cucumber, eggplant, joystick, fiddlestick, third leg.
Okay, I'm not seeing evidence that he actually knew that this person's 12. Are you gonna provide that?
Hot dog, whose horse is that? Horny ass hell. Hypersexuality, go burn. I knew that's what he was gonna do. I knew it. I called it. Actually,
It's like you read all the screenshots and to look smart, you just like called it just so that right before the screenshot you're gonna read to look smart. Really gay shit.
I actually forgot and I called it cool. How are you gonna, okay, I get it, right? You have a hypersexuality disorder. I get that. That does not justify it. That is not an excuse. You have a conscience. You know that you're not allowed to talk to kids. You even said, oh, no, I'm gonna get canceled. That should have been enough for you to be like, oh, wait, maybe I'm right. Maybe me, the person saying this, maybe I'm right. Maybe I just stop here. Maybe I stop now. Maybe I stop before I ever sent anything to this person. Maybe I just get the hell out of here. Maybe I shut the fuck up. Maybe. I don't know. Another very unthoughtful thing he did, as he claims to be a bigger, chubbier person, he made fun of somebody's body image of themselves.
Oh,
Like,
who
he literally
fucking
just
cares?
straight up, here is somebody talking about their personal life and their personal body image and talking about how they deal with it, and that's all very beautiful and great to talk about, until some weirdo on the internet who thinks it's okay to talk to kids takes all of your content and makes an art piece about it of them biting your belly after you just talked about
Is it, fellas? Is this Riz? Appetizing, exquisite, scrumptious snack you are, finna eat you up, you charming, gorgeous cutie. Yo, guys, fellas, is this Riz? Fucking hell.
how you're insecure about it. Bro! You're definitely an iPad kid. You're definitely, I don't know, I can just tell. That's not a diss or anything, and that's not like an excuse for anything either. That's just a neutral thing that I'm observing right now. You're an iPad kid. You're a loser. You've been on the internet too long, all right? What a weird thing, what a weird,
weird way to say
unsensitive thing to do
terminally
if
online.
you are a chubbier person, okay? That's just, you know? But it turns out that he's not. And that somehow makes it even worse. Here is a picture he claims to have been from his younger brother, illustrating them together, when it is so obviously like his art style and exactly how he draws his OC. And he somehow thinks when he posts pictures of him gripping a plushie, you know, seductively or whatever, his hands look like this. I don't want to stereotype and I don't want to be too blatant, but I think anybody with common sense can realize those are not the hands of somebody with a very high body fat percentage. Okay, just scientifically, that doesn't add up. And the fact that he often draws his skin very dark, and also the image he said that I just showed you was from his younger brother, drew them both with darker skin, when in that image, that same image I just showed you, it seems that either he has light skin, which then, you know, whatever, or he might actually just be white. And as a white person, I'm not really allowed to be offended about somebody pretending to be black.
What is
That's
this,
not,
bro?
That's not my
Fuck
wheelhouse,
me.
but I've seen plenty of people online mad about it, so I
Crazy
thought
reach.
I'd bring it up. Here's a little text conversation he had with somebody about LOLI, which of course he did, trying to justify the crap he apologized for being ignorant about again. You can't be ignorant if you explain yourself and try to justify it, you dumbass. Pumpkin Lad 69, start talking. Running away gassed up emoji. Please tell me that girl isn't a minor. Actually, no. She's over 1,000 years old. Oh yeah, we know exactly who you are now. No. There's no use hiding behind a wall of an apology now. You use the line, the classic incel weirdo line of,
I mean, if you take that seriously, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Fuck me.
actually, guys, that underage-looking girl who I absolutely have sexualized and liked a post of somebody being sexualized when they look like a minor? No. They're actually 1,000 years old, and that makes it okay. That's okay, right, guys? What gave you that idea? Huh? What gave you that idea? Okay, and I want to make it known that I am, every time I'm thinking about his hypersexuality, okay? And I don't want to say something crazy like he might be faking it just to get away with stuff, which is a possibility. But there is always the chance that people fake these things to make it a reality, right? And even though he
What?
claims to have or does have hypersexuality, that doesn't justify any of this crap. Can we stop being into LOLI content? Bro, it doesn't matter if she's canonically 1,000,000 years old. She still looks like a kid, and you being into that is weird. But here is some actual, literal, actual proof. This is the real proof of him interacting with minors and
My God. I can't with the fan, bro. It makes me feel like I'm breathing on him. Oh, God.
very inappropriate ways. I'm 17 and turning 18 on the 23rd of August. Am I allowed? I'm working on fan art right now for you. How else would I send it? Sure, why not? Okay, all right, buddy. Okay, all right. You're an adult now, all right?
He's 18. They're about to turn 18. Just fuck off, dude. My God.
You're an adult now. You have to make these, you have to think about these things. You have to make these decisions, okay? Like, I get it, okay? You're 19. You're interacting with somebody who's 17 going on 18, right? That's not too bad. I still don't like it. It still makes me uncomfortable. It's still, like, just, you can't really get away with this stuff, and people have to hold you accountable for it so that you don't do actual worse bad things. Like, somebody posted a
So do you think, like, people should be held accountable for 2-year age gaps? I mean, that's just such a bizarre reality to live in if that's what you think, because it's like, I don't know, that's just such a normal thing to happen. It's just weird to like get caught up on it.
Thing saying, y'all, Pumpkin and his Riz, bro, it's too effective. I want to get Riz by the Pumpkin too. This person was 16, by the way, and he said, when you're older.
Pumpkin, bro, you gotta keep it in your face. Obviously, this is a joke, but dog.
Heart hands. Okay, yeah, I know you get it, and but like, there's just so much. There's so much of it. There's so much of it. Oh my god.
If you're actually gonna make the argument that he's a pedophile off of these screenshots, you're actually insane.
Bro, I don't even want to call you that. It's too friendly. Why don't I just call you a creep? You're just a creep. You're not a weirdo. You're a creep. No Radiohead for you. Just get out. Just go away, please. All right. You clearly can't control yourself because you think it's okay to put 16 plus in your description or whatever. Like, dude, honestly, it's not even about what you're posting, okay? It's weird. It's crazy.
I thought that's what it was about. What are you talking about? Like, I mean, you complained about it for being like, well, it's 16 plus and you're posting really mature stuff, which is why you're a pedophile. Yeah, whatever, dude.
Creepy. It's outlandish, right? But those are all just personal opinions, and there's no real way. There's no real way overall to stop minors from seeing what you're doing, okay? And I can go on and on all day about how people really just shouldn't be posting most of the stuff they are on places like TikTok and Instagram, but Twitter is for adults. You do have to register.
Twitter is 13 up. I don't know. If you post anything bad on there, minors could see it, Lewis. It is 13 up.
As 18 years of age to use it. So people lie, people get on there, they're kids, right? But it's when you knowingly interact with people who are children and tell them, not when you're older, bro. That's grooming. Oh my god.
You want to call that grooming? Holy shit. That is obviously a fucked joke at best. Dude, it is actually insane how like little knowledge you have on a topic, dude. My god. I think what makes it worse is it would be one thing if, you know, Lewis and I, you know, were casually chatting, right? And he was like, hey, dude, do you think this would be considered grooming? I would give my honest thoughts. It's not insufferable, right? But the fact is, he is so cocky. He is so egotistical. He comes in with such an aggressive punch to just label this guy as a pedophile and a groomer. And it's like, really? Really? My god, dude.
Bahanga gongas are so nice. Why are they so soft? Said to an alleged 12-year-old. That's the problem. All right? You apologize for all your content and all that stuff, but
yet you have yet to prove that they are 12.
Didn't talk about the fact that you actually had conversations with children. He was also caught posting and glorifying somebody else's self-harm story and drawing his own art about it and like making it out to be this like super hot, cool thing to do. He also made pseudo LOLI content on YouTube, or at least claimed he was going to, which is just weird. That's YouTube. Get away. I don't want to be on the same platform as somebody like you. Please get out. Go that way. Go shoot. Here's one more case of him that I found interacting with a minor.
Why are you even claiming that stuff if you didn't show proof of it? You just casually said stuff. You just said shit without providing evidence. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Just to throw it out there, honestly. I don't even want to read it or anything like that. It's just another.
Is it bad that I don't have a problem with that? Yeah, me without skipping a beat. Yo, bottom spotted. Yeah, I mean, like, is there any evidence to know that, like, he knew that this person was a minor, dude? Come on. Come on.
Another one. But again, he is but an example. He is but literally just me showing you that this stuff is happening all over the place, and we have to stay vigilant and diligent to see it, to call people out for it, to hold people accountable, so that the groomer summer of 2024 can go down in history and not continue to be our present. I think that's very important, and that's, like, my point. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Okay, so are you really so you think making this video, let's even just say, you know, right? Let's say that he is one, right? For the hypothetical, let's say that Pumpkin Gentleman is guilty of everything you've claimed. Do you think making this video is gonna do anything? Hell, you even said in the beginning, oh, it's probably not even gonna get any views. So if you actually meant that, you're making this with also knowing the end goal is that nothing's gonna happen. In fact, if you're dealing with a groomer, just making a video does nothing. Because if your goal, right, is to get a groomer locked up for his actions, you would be taking legal action, not making a video on YouTube. Because for people that make video on YouTube, right? Videos on YouTube. They also have other alternative goals, whether it's gaining money, gaining clout, gaining attention, or, spreading awareness, right? But it doesn't actually really do shit. It does stuff to the public reputation. That is the best that you're going to scrape at. But if your end goal is to actually, stop groomers from being online and on platforms and shit, you don't want to do a video. You got to handle that legally. And obviously, we're all just YouTubers, so it's not likely that any of us are just going to do things legally. It's the least you could do is spread awareness so that you could hope someone could report it legally. But if your actual goal is to get them arrested, then making a video is not going to cut it. So it's like, I don't know, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I think Ace would die of stupidity. The fuck? No, I'm not going to go down the Louis McClung pipeline. Fucking hell. So it turns out the 12-year-old lied about being 15. He hasn't even showed them saying that they're 15 or anything. Or he hasn't even said how old Pumpkin Gentleman was when talking to this person. But I guess if it was 18, 15, it's like, it's whatever. Like, yeah, I guess it's just a 3-year age gap. It's there. But if he knew they were 12, this would be a different story. But it's like, we don't even have any evidence of that. My God. With the self-harm of a friend stuff, the context, Pumpkin made a comment about him talking with a friend who romanticized their own self-harm, and Pumpkin acted genuinely worried in it, not romanticized it. So that's probably why he didn't show evidence, because it would have just absolutely annihilated his argument, if that's the case. He's just seeming very disingenuous, and for what reason?
Want to happen. I want people to just see this now before it continues to be the big problem that it is. Because part of me, I'm gonna end child grooming. It may take this one video, it may take 100, but you know what? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this grooming thing. And you know what? I'm gonna end it once and for all. It's kind of stupid. Part of me truly thinks that if we stop and call out enough people for doing the terrible things they do, that maybe it will start happening less. I actively believe that. I believe
That's dumb. No, because I'm not gonna lie, this might, ruffle a few feathers here, but pedophiles are pedophiles because of a mental illness. All right? They are sexually attracted to kids. That is something that is in their genetic code, and people get born like that. So, essentially, just because you keep calling them out doesn't mean you're going to end it. In fact, there's other examples of this. Do you think with the rise of Me Too, that just stopped rapists? Did you think the rapists just said, oh, the jig is up, I'm going home? No, they didn't. Are you kidding? No, because that's not how that works. People have these tendencies and these, very fucked up things, that urges to want to do something that we all see as morally bad. But some people are born with, the natural state of wanting to do that. That's why pedophiles are such a hard thing to deal with, because it's like they are naturally wanting to do that since birth because they had a mental illness. So yes, you're not gonna cut them down. You're not gonna, just because you call out a few of them, you're not gonna stop pedophilia forever. You're not gonna stop grooming because you call out a few. Are you kidding me? You're never gonna fully stop me. That's not gonna happen. A space art tab. Yeah, let me look at the art tab. It's probably gonna be a Louis McClung, isn't it? No, zombie! You fucking bitch. You absolute evil guy. Why would you draw me like this? Why? Why would you do that? This is absolutely evil. God. Can you draw me wholesome art for one, zombie? I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty sick. 5 months ago. Lewis deleted it after Harley covered it, so I'm guessing 6 or so months ago. Yeah. I mean, I was recommended it to, go over it, which is why I'm going over it. I have nothing better to do anyways. But, god damn it, Ralph. It's like, also, that logic just doesn't make sense. If we just call out enough bad people, they're gonna stop being bad. Let's even use a simple, example. You know what? I'm gonna call out the corrupt businesses. I'm gonna call them out. Because if I call out, 100, surely they'll all stop. No, that's not how that works. Obviously, and if I said that seriously, you'd be like, Ace, you're fucking stupid. That's not how that works. But this guy's unironically saying that. If we call out enough groomers, I actually think we have a chance of stopping it. We might end this grooming thing, okay? Who's with me? It's like, you're just, you're unironically, and I hate using this term, but you're unironically virtue signaling. You're trying to advocate to end something that just will not end. There's always going to be evil in this world. You could actively call people out. I'm not telling you not to, but if you unironically think you're going to stop it 100%, you're kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Especially with making a Pumpkin the Gentleman video. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this Pumpkin the Gentleman video will stop grooming as a whole. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. I ran this video through me 3 to 5 times. Yeah, I agree with everything I said. God damn it, dude.
That us commentary and drama YouTubers are actually doing some good for once by trying to stop this, by making it pertinent that we stop it from happening. And I think that's good. And a lot of people will say that cancel culture sucks. And honestly, sometimes I really agree. But this is not a case
You are the
where that
physical
is at all
embodiment of it.
true. We are trying to help people, and I think we're doing a good job. So, shout out all my commentary folks.
He's about to dap y'all up. Shout out all my commentary folks. Dap me up. Yeah. Let's. You know what? Maybe I was wrong about Louis. He's like, you know what? Thank you, commentary community, dude. We're gonna stop this once and for all. This child grooming thing. I think we got a chance. I think we could actually genuinely do something good with our platforms. We could actually just why just call out the people when we could just stop it, dude? Yeah, like this is just boom brainstorm. Dude, that's fucking insane. Dude, fucking hell. He's delusional. You're not gonna stop it ever. If you think a Pumpkin the Gentleman video is gonna stop child grooming as a whole, you're fucking insane. Zero Takes has hit the mark on this video, and it makes my brain cells kill each other. Yeah, I don't think this guy has unironically said anything of value. Like, this guy is just unironic. He's stupid. He's stupid. But yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Your attention span is beautiful, just like you, all you beautiful buggers out there. And I hope you had a cool hobby you were partaking in. Whatever you were doing, if you were drawing, crocheting, I hope you have a clean room. And if you don't, might as well go clean it. Clean room is a clean mind, and it makes people happier when their space is reflecting how they want to feel. So take this as your call to action to go clean your room. So good job, everybody. And also, this video is brought to you by this member.
Dog, what the fuck is this video? Yeah, this child grooming video, this child grooming call out, yeah. That was meant this video was meant to tell you to clean your rooms. I don't even follow him anymore, dude. I don't even know, man. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. What even is this video? This is like, unironically, no points hit. He couldn't even prove that, like, he didn't even say any of the age, like the actual age of the minor, or like what they pretend to be. He said that they were 12, did not provide evidence for it. He could not provide anything. Just nothing. My God, like he couldn't even prove that Pumpkin knew they were 12. Like, this is unironically shit. Horrendous video, but we gotta watch it all.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. Oh,
I eat Pac-Man. Yeah,
oh,
W.
yeah. You rock. You're sick. You're amazing. You're great.
Only
You're
channel
so...
member.
I just hit 100 members. I'm over 100 members now, which is wild. I remember when I got my first member. This guy right here. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody, and you in particular. You're awesome.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna glaze his audience. You know what? The real heroes at the end of the day are the ones who comment on the video. The ones who leave likes, on the channels like Louis McClung's, and share Louis McClung videos. Those are the real heroes. My God. Yeah, oh God. This is how you know it's a serious tone. Well, before I also do this, hold on. There's something someone gave me. Yeah, let me go over it. Apparently Pumpkin just responded to this a few days ago. Just wanted to be clear about something about the talking to a 12-year-old SS. Okay, what is it? Any further questions that doesn't include revealing the person's identity and whatnot, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer all the best of my abilities. I hope that while you do acknowledge what I did, you also acknowledge that I have grown, improved, and changed since then. Oh, fuck. This is a lot to read. Okay. I finally found out who the person behind the SS was. They were my first mutual on TikTok when I first joined, which was beginning of 2023. Those SS are confirmed. The reason, however, on why I don't remember was because they didn't tell me they were 12. Instead, they told me they were 14 to 15 when I was 17. Oh, so he was 17? He wasn't even 18? No, the McClung video was made months ago. Yeah, no, this was made like a while ago. Like a little while ago. No, it wasn't like made in 2023. No, this was made a little recently, but this was like made a few months ago, not a few days. But yeah. Okay. I stopped interacting with them after realizing how weird our friendship was becoming, especially given our age difference. So it's a 2 to 3 year age gap. Okay. Like from what he thought is what I'm getting so far. From what I remember from our discussions between me and that person, I was never the one who brought up suggestive or NSFW like topics. However, I did allow them to discuss or joke about it since I had friends in high school who were 14 to 15 who talked about me or made similar suggestive jokes. I wasn't aware that online was different. I, the friend of the victim, then explained to me that in real life friends, you see them and you know them. Online, there is a huge boundary to not knowing who is on the other side. A lot more safety precautions and boundaries has to be set with online friends and IRL friends. There are certain things you should or shouldn't discuss with people online for safety reasons and such. At this huge issue being a good example already, yes, over time you do get comfortable sharing a lot more with people you met online and sometimes does lead to IRL meetups and such, but the process is not recommended as extremely dangerous considering how far people will go to hide who they truly are. I was also terrible at the time for setting boundaries, given they were one of my very first mutuals, and this was my first time interacting with people online. At least on TikTok, I didn't know about setting boundaries with who or about what. Whatever they wanted to talk about, we talked about. Whatever they didn't want to talk about, we didn't talk about. While I did somewhat try to attempt to set a boundary with them without upsetting them, it was a weak attempt and is no excuse. I was the older one, therefore it was my responsibility to heavily enforce those boundaries. The friend tried to act like this shit is grooming. Please stop throwing that term around over sex jokes. The explanation made me want to rip my teeth out. On God. But yeah, let's see. The only time I showed my face, bro, you scared me. I don't know. I feel like I'm revealing myself towards you a lot. Hey, glad you're comfortable. Share whatever you or reveal whatever you want. Not actual love feelings or NSFW pics though. Can I guess your name? Sure. Okay, I mean, it is a boundary. I know he said it was a weak attempt, but it is a boundary. I guess it comes down to enforcing it. Even though it's a 2 year age gap, dog. Like, wait, were they 14 turning 15? Let me see. They were 14 between 15. It's 2 years and some change, dude. Like, they're treating this like he just talked to an actual like I don't know, like a 9-year-old. It's like, dog. But yeah. The friend of this person then explained that what I had done was grooming based on their understanding. Grooming can be a long and slow process and doesn't necessarily lead to romantic relationships or preparation as such. It's a form of manipulation. And endgame is coercion. What we noted was the common tactics of behaviors to the grooming, which some are exposed to sexual topics or discussions with victim. Whether you led them or they did any form of bringing up or comfortably trying to bring the topic in allowing it, keeping secrets or developing trust with each other as well. They stated us that they have felt extremely comfortable chatting with you a lot of vulnerable topics, and as in the screenshot you showed us, you seem to allow to share or reveal anything if they like and being okay with the comfortability. Dude, okay. See, again, this is a 2 year age gap. This logic could be seen very silly as well. Because let's say there's two 18-year-olds, right? That if you're that die hard by that logic, you're gonna be inclined to call it grooming when this 18-year-old teaches something that they have a preference for, all right, to this other 18-year-old, which technically would be educated them on a sexual topic, but no one in their right mind is gonna call that grooming. All right, it's like no one in their absolute right mind is gonna call that grooming because, well, it's stupid. And it's the fact that there's a rain link in here. Oh my god, dude. Isn't that what friends do? At least with my friends are. Like, yeah, we share everything together and open up to people. Uh, yeah, how is it different online? When do you set a boundary, even with people you consider friends? Coerce them to agree to abuse, and abuse did I inflict? Dog. Thought was 15. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Okay. In my perspective, I wasn't aware that letting people open up to you early stages of a friendship was a grooming tactic. No, it's what the fuck? What? Are you kidding me? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to just dump everything about yourself online to somebody, but grooming? Really? You want to call that grooming? For friends? Dog. My god. Dude, I feel like people like play mental gymnastics to get to where we are. Because the core of grooming literally is prepping a child to have sex with you. How the fuck did we get opening up to friends about yourself as grooming? The fuck? That is a wild 180. My god. Nor that was my motive. Although I personally didn't find it grooming or pedophilia, given the fact I never prepared or coerced them into a relationship, given I had and never had those intentions or had attraction to them, or even discussed topics that was towards them. I still made inappropriate joking responses that was still nonetheless irresponsible and should have been handled more maturely. Like I said, shortly after I turned 18, broke off of contact with the person, which was mid 2023. If I had known they lied to me about their age and was 12, there wouldn't even had been a conversation in the first place. However, this conversation shouldn't have happened even if it were in fact 14 to 15, which I'm aware of now. I have learned a lot since 17 years old, me since then, and now know what boundaries to be settled with who I interacted with. Right? If this was 2 years ago, why are you talking about this now? People, including myself, believe these SS were fake, given the countless of others that were completely watering down or what is it? Waging any credibility to real ones. Given that I was a victim of stuff, I know that it's not. It's like I know what it's like to not have people believe you. I want their voice to be heard. Even though it was in the past in which I improved on my interactions with people since then and have not repeated the mistake again, doesn't erase I did. It still deserves to be acknowledged. The victim will stay anonymous. From what their friend has told me, they want time and will come out when they're ready, not by force or pressure. Also, for their safety and well being, they do not want any contact with me, which I am respecting. Please do not seek or reach out to them either and respect their privacy. The post is to clear up any confusion as well as bring awareness. Thank you for your time. People, dude, okay. Okay. Again, so I'm not trying to say anything out of line here, but it's like realistically, what is this guy gonna do? If he knew it was like if he was under the impression as a 17-year-old that this person was either 14 or 15, how the fuck is he supposed to know they're 12? I mean, if he asked and they lied about their age, it's not like what do you expect him to like get their like a license or something, which they won't have at 12? How the fuck does he expect it? Does he expect to show their birth certificate? Like, is how much verifying can you realistically expect from someone? I obviously agree. I would not encourage someone having conversation with someone online. It's reckless. You actually don't know how old the age is. Someone could be lying to you, right? But it's like now we're past that. We're in the situation. So they were lied to. Okay. Realistically, what is he supposed to do? Because the 12-year-old did lie. I'm not going to say, oh, it's all the 12-year-old's fault, because again, they're 12. But it's like, how much accountability can you really hold to the guy? Because you can't come at the ankle for saying he's a pedophile or groomer because he didn't know they were 12. In his mind, they were 2 years and a couple months younger than him, which is normal in a high school setting. All right. So it's realistically, what is there even to hold him accountable for if that's the case? But yeah, it's yeah, but being 12 on Discord, yeah, I mean that's just bad parenting. Unironically, bad parenting. You shouldn't let your children have sites that are, under, 13 plus or whatever, just for risks like this. And but yeah. We are now going to go into, just in case there's more to clear up, we're going to go into this stuff. All right. We're going to go into more videos. And for him, we're going to put it at a 1.5. Fuck, I don't want to.
Hello, this is Pumpkin the Gentleman. I know a lot has been going on. I know a lot has been said. I was, in fact, irresponsible and immature. Although in this video, I'm going to be clearing up most of the allegations that were either taken out of context or cropped, I'm also going to be going over my own actions and wrongdoings. This is the list of the allegations I'm going to be clearing. Each has its own timestamp. The reason why I'm turning this into a video on YouTube is because on TikTok, I've cleared some of these allegations before. However, TikTok users reported my videos, making TikTok take them down. Moving on with the video, I'm now going to start clearing these allegations. I'm going to be going over this tweet I made back in April when I was 18 towards my close mutual who was 16 to 17, a 2-year age gap, where I said, when you are older, as a response to them saying they wanted to get rizzed by me. Although this was just a joke between me and my friend.
I mean, but, okay, yeah, bad joke, 2 years apart. Like, what? Okay, who cares? I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, so it was 2 years younger than them. Unironically, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, it's a dumb joke. He made a dumb joke when he was like, just 18, whatever. It's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? They were 16, 2 years younger than him. It's like, okay. But yeah, I mean, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
It came off terribly wrong. I could have worded it better. I was not aware that this was a frequent term used by groomers or when grooming, nor was I aware that this term implies I was waiting for them to become legal so that I could do certain things, which by no means did I intend to imply. I have never sexually interacted with this mutual. I've never sexually messaged this mutual. I never asked him anything from this mutual, let alone anything sexual. I have never expected or wanted anything sexual from this mutual or with this mutual. This is his testimony and his opinion on this.
All right. We already talked about this. You were joking, and after people started to call you a groomer, you deleted the thing, and you asked me if I was comfortable with it. Me and the pumpkin are close friends, so please call him out for that. It's so fucking stupid. So please, instead of picking some fucking silly jokes and use it to make someone to look bad, shut the hell up and actually educate yourself about actual grooming and shit. Because it's annoying that two friends with 2 years, almost 1 year difference, can't make a joke because one of them have to fear that the fact that he's going to be called out as a groomer. And Pumpkin helped me through so many shit, and I would never accept that people call him out for this. I mean, like, it's just a dumb thing to call him a groomer for. I don't know why. It's just dumb.
Situation. However, I understand how people misinterpreted that tweet. Completely understand people's reaction to that tweet. And I appreciate those who came forward and told me what was wrong with the tweet and how to better improve my wording moving forward, which shortly afterward, I did delete the tweet. Next, people have accused me of calling a person's suicide pathetic, based on this screenshot of my tweet. This person...
Jungus, you've worked this hard to reach this far, and this is how you plan to die. This is how you plan to be remembered by. Really? That's pathetic as shit, man. All right, we'll see.
Sin is my mutual. We are friends. I'm not going to go into detail on the situation because that is not my place to do so, though I will add that during the time of this tweet, I did let my emotions and anger get the better of me. I was not calling this person's suicide attempt pathetic, but rather their legacy and what they would be known as afterwards. However, that does not excuse my rash wording and emotions. I could have approached that situation much more maturely and better. The rest of the situation is between me and my friend. We're cool. We're chill. I am aware of this screenshot of my deleted tweet is making its rounds around social media. Without the given context, it seems as if I'm using Japan as an excuse for my irresponsible action.
In addition, erotic clothing and scenes were heavily normalized for young teens to consume age 11 to 13. Wait, that's weird, yeah.
However, that is not the case. This deleted tweet was a response to a person who asked me a question, which was why did I think posting suggestive art the bulge was okay in the first place? This question was asked to me after I deleted the overly suggestive art.
I'm about a brown goat. What the fuck? Thanks for the 20, but god damn it. Well, thank you, Go. Thank you, much appreciated. My god, you good for this? I'd still change the 16 plus to 18 plus, and if y'all want to make a post about your pumpkin guide, yeah, I did delete it on here and post it on my other account. All right, but yeah, my god. Thanks.
And moved it into my NSFW account. To which I then explained that based on how I grew up and what I saw, certain things were normalized. I then go on to explain in depth of how highly suggestive material was allowed to be consumed by a younger audience from where I grew up, which was in Japan. And that because of that, I thought my content was a lot more tamed compared to that. These tweets were not me using them as an excuse to justify my actions, but rather to explain them to a user who asked me about it. The user asked me, why do you think it was okay in the first place? So I explained to them my mindset, why I had that mindset, and so on. However, as shown in the screenshot, I deleted the tweet shortly after I posted it. Reason being that I realized that it doesn't matter where I grew up. It doesn't change the fact that I was irresponsible with my younger audience. That I should have not posted such highly suggestive material to a younger audience, that including a bulge. Moving on, there are these screenshots that have been shown claiming that I am liking and replying to minors' comments. I have checked both of these accounts, even this one. All three show no indication of their age or their age at all whatsoever in their bio. So I'm not sure how I was supposed to know if they were minor. I'm not even sure how you know they even were a minor, and if you just assumed.
Interesting. So I kind of felt like that was going to happen. I guess the argument is if they ended up being a minor, it's like, don't talk like, I don't know, dude. If you don't know, it's like you don't know.
However, I will say that during the time I first started this account, and as my account grew popular, I do not and cannot check every single user who comments, likes, or follows my account. Though I do agree that my past behaviors were unnecessary. I did not need to respond to these flirtatious comments, nor did I need to respond in such a manner either. Yes, I agree. I was immature with how I interacted with my fans during the start of my account and throughout, which is why I am and have been working on fixing my behaviors.
Right.
Speaking of which, there has been these screenshots going around saying that I
The
was
12-year-old.
flirting and talking to a 12-year-old. I will say that I have no memory of these conversations or screenshots or of this user. I cannot find the messages between me and this user, so I can't prove or disprove anything. I do not have a reliable memory due to certain circumstances and substances. But what I do remember is that back when I first started this TikTok account, which was when I was 17, which at this time I had very, very few fans.
Sure.
Because of this, when a fan reached out and wanted to have a conversation with me, become friends, I agreed. So I answered most DMs. Some were casual, some were people venting to me, some were flirtatious. The mistake I made back then, because like I said, when I first started my account, I was still underage, was that I didn't check the ages for the people I was flirting back with. Because in my head, I thought, oh, if someone's flirting with me, they're probably around my age. So I just assumed that they were. Because I assumed minors should have known better. However, I should have known better and should have been more careful and aware of who I was speaking to. I have had incidences where a close friend of mine turned out to have lied to me about their age when I asked one user who I was.
Yeah, I mean, like, about that, like, too, it's a very common thing for, like, small content creators, you know, myself included. I may talk to, like, my audience a bit, you know, it's just a thing that happens, right? If you get a lot of attention, you know, you want to talk to people that enjoy your content because, you know, they like your content, they like what you do, so you're interested to talk. Yeah, so it's like, I get, like, why you would answer, like, every DM. I've never flirted with someone online, but it's like, because it's like, I don't know, I never was interested in that, and I have a loyal girlfriend, so yeah, I'm not interested in doing any of that. But it's like, honestly, right, like, I get why a smaller content creator would want to respond to every DM or notification or message they get, because it's like, it's just part of the thing, right? It's just part of the thing that happens. Like, it's something that you want to engage in because it's like, oh shit, there are people that like my stuff. I want to see what they think. But yeah.
Was friends with for about 5 to 7 months. At first told me that they were 14 when I asked for the age halfway through our friendship. I was baffled because we've exchanged certain messages before, which then followed up immediately afterwards of telling me, actually, I'm 20, which sadly I bought it because in my head, it made sense from what the type of sexual messages they would send to me. Eventually, I hit a time where it was pretty rough in real life, and me and their friendship slowly died out. Which later afterwards, I come to find out that they were indeed actually 14 and lied to me for clout. Another one happened on my NSFW account, where a mutual of mine who was an NSFW voice actor and was friends with other NSFW artists turned out to be underage. Due to these incidences, a little after I turned 18, which was last year during the summer, I stopped this behavior of personally interacting with people. As in, I stopped replying to DMs. Whether it was DMs supporting me or asking me questions, I stopped interacting with fans personally,
Sure.
even with my own mutuals, which they can tell you how dry I am. I'm there for my mutuals if they really, really need someone to talk to or listen to, maybe a quick chat. But other than that, I mostly close myself off. So although
mean, I
I
would
do not
understand,
continue
yeah.
that behavior now, I still do apologize for my unprofessionalism back then. Moving on, however, people are claiming that I posted a dick pic to a bunch of minors. That is a hypocritical lie. From the screenshot alone that this person used, it is clear that you took a post out of my NSFW labeled account
Right.
with the emojis 18 or denied. Even if you look at the bottom right corner, you'd see the option hide. What, you may ask? Hide the flags I put up for that post. You want to know what the flag said? Author labeled this post nudity. There were warnings, there were labels, and there were flags. Yet you as a minor ignored them, took it out of my account that was specifically for an adult audience, not minors, and then reposted it to your minor fan base. And guess what your minor fan base did? They reposted it, and it went across the internet. And yet you still accuse me of posting my dick pic to minors?
Yeah, that is a really dumb thing to do, my guy. What's even the point? It's 18 plus account. And you know, it's shocking to me because it's like this guy, right? This guy, he censored his own image, right? But like Louis McClung did not. So that even seems hypocritical for him. My God. Yeah.
Especially given that that was my real body part, I feel incredibly violated. Because that picture was for a specific audience, which was adults only. Minors denied. Yet you disrespected my boundaries as a minor and reposted it to other minors who then just basically showed it to the world. I know some will argue that, oh, well, your NSFW account is public, so of course minors will get into it. But here's the thing. My account is labeled as adult content with all posts flagged. This means that if you input your birthday and it happens to show that you are a minor, Twitter will add a specific filter called age restricted so that you cannot view adult content until you are an adult, which is 18. So in order for a minor to have access to any of my media, that would mean that they lie about their age when inputting their birthday to give them an adult age so that they'll be able to view adult content. Which in that case, that is not my fault. Of course, when I notice or am notified that a minor is following me or interacting with my NSFW content, I will immediately block. However, I will not notice and catch every single one, nor is it my duty to.
Well, yeah, I mean,
If
you can only do so much, dude. Like, to this day, I still see people say he has posted that pic on main SMH. That's actually crazy. Like, that was just a straight up lie in Lewis's video. Just a straight up lie. I mean, if Harley doesn't have the take that Louis McClung lied about everything just to make it like a disingenuous hit piece to attempt to call a guy a pedophile with very heavily shaky things at best, if not just borderline stupid, then they're a fence sitter. And they're also gay.
a minor lied about their age and cannot respect and abide by the rules, the warnings, and the labels that are given to them for their safety, they should not be on the internet. And that is not my job or responsibility. That is theirs. And if they cannot handle such a simple responsibility for themselves and their safety, they should not be on the internet, let alone Twitter. There was only one incident, which people keep on bringing up, where I allowed a minor into my account. In the screenshot, which was practically last year, I was freshly 18. Yes, I started my account or started posting on it the moment I turned 18. Due to this, in the screenshot, I was only 2 months older than this person.
Yeah, who cares?
Turned 18
2 months? Who the fuck cares?
in just a few days. So I thought, okay, that's not really much of a difference. Sure. Of course, after 1 year of actually having an NSFW account, I now know how to manage it better. As in, yes, now I know that there are no exceptions. You're either 18 and older. If you're younger, you're out. I've been doing my part, blocking minors when I see them. However, it will be extremely helpful if minors just stayed out of minor denied places. You guys can read. I know you guys ain't stupid. I know you guys can read. If it says minors denied, don't go in. Don't interact. And lastly, my identity. People have been saying that I've been faking my race, my gender, my age. People have been saying I'm too light. People are saying that I'm white. All this kind of stuff.
Louis McClung tried saying
Reason
that.
being is because this video resurfaced and people mistook it as me. This is my cousin. So, quick story on how this account started. Halloween of 2022, my cousin wanted me to paper mache her a pumpkin head. So I did, and along with that, I gave her my suit, which was too tiny for me at that point. After she wore it, she made an animation for it, and she posted a picture for me in my costume. Remember, for me, not of me. After she did, I realized, wait, this could potentially become a character. And given her already having a YouTube channel and Instagram, she's already knew about social media, she's willing to help. And also given that she was quitting her YouTube channel that year because she was burning out, she was enthusiastic and pitched in on, hey, how about we start an account together? So we did. She was sort of the mascot of the account since she already wore the costume. She was the one who posted like the dancing vids and the pictures and my apron, yada yada.
Right.
I was the one who posted the art and the cooking pics. And when it came to art, I was still sort of a beginner, so she helped.
You know, how is it anytime someone accuses someone of being a pedophile, there's always like racism allegations against them too? It's kind of mind blowing to me, but it's always like a pattern.
By drawing me pose references, which I then used to heavily reference my art, which would explain the similar art styles as you guys are claiming it to be. If you even bother to check my first video on my YouTube channel, you'd see in the description a shout out to her channel for helping me with my animations and art. However,
Bro has to prove that he has a cousin. Oh my god.
as the account quickly got popular, I realized that it was slowly and not only really endangering me, but mostly endangering her, especially given that she was and still is a minor. And after during March 2023, after her full name and personal information got doxed, my decision was finalized to kick her off of the account. I then deleted all videos, photos, and any content that contained her in it, which was only on my TikTok. However, sadly, recently, more than a year later, people have resurfaced these videos and pictures. So if you had reposted these photos containing my cousin or videos, please delete them. These are the screenshots between me and her of her confirming that it is indeed true. I know people will notice, oh, well, how come these messages are back in May and not last year when she was kicked off of the account? Well, the reason being is that this isn't the first time that people thought that we were the same person, because back in May, another user doxed her full name and face, thinking it was me again. So these screenshots are used as in like a witness testimony, if you will. And here's the thing, I know people are coming up with all kinds of theories right now. Oh, we got some skin tone. Oh, we got some hands. Oh, you got your... Listen, Sherlock Holmes, sometimes stuff is just not that complicated. Sometimes it's just not that deep. She is her, I am me. So here's proof of my identity. Here, born 2005, baby. I just turned 19 this summer. Hint, I'm a Cancer.
He's Cancer. Hold up, when was this posted? 5 months ago? So if he just turned 19, yeah, he would be like 17 around 2023. Turning 18, yeah.
Sex, M. You want to know what M stands for? Male. はい、これは俺の日本のパスポートです。茨城県で生まれたです。俺は半分日本人、半分黒人です。俺はね、まあ、3から4年前にアメリカに来たです。もう
Yeah, I'm not really used to seeing TTS response videos, so it's whatever.
日本語の書き方、超下手くそ。なぜなら、アメリカ来たとき、まあ、日本人けど、俺の外観は黒人なの。黒人みたいな人はアクセントがあって、ちょっと恥ずかしいの。それから、英語の授業を受けて、まあ、日本語の喋り方、下手くそになったの。まあまあ、ちょっと。Now, moving on with my skin tone.
I mean, if you want to prove that you speak Japanese, why are you using the text-to-speech, dude? Come on. Like, I'm not going to be like that guy to be like, you're lying about your race, because I don't think you are. But it's like, if you're really trying to change people's mind, why are you doing something that you could easily, like, do Google Translate for and then put into the TTS? Come on, dude.
I am Blasian. That affects my melatonin. And it made my melatonin lighter, making me a light skin. But being a light skin, the tone of my skin doesn't invalidate my ethnicity or my race. I'm sorry that I'm not black enough for you, but that doesn't change the fact that I am half black. So no, I did not fake my race. I am indeed half black, half Japanese. Also, y'all gotta know about lighting and weather. That does in fact change your skin tone from time to time. When it's winter, hell yeah, I look like a cracker. When I'm under certain light, yes, my skin tone can change. It could look more orange, it could look more grayish, it could look more light. This is my base tone. This is my base skin color. Compared to my art, it is heavily similar. The only difference is that my art is more contrast. So yes, my skin tone in my art will appear more contrast. Also, people have been concerningly obsessed with my body type, which I find to be incredibly weird. I am a 5'10" male who's a bit muscular and a little bit chubby.
A bit muscular, bit chubby.
I know people are saying that I draw myself fat.
That's me.
But this is not fat. Yes, I'm a bit chubby, but I never drew myself fat. I mean, yeah, I call myself a fat ass or fat fuck because I eat a lot, but come on now. This is my body type versus how I draw myself. And here's the thing, guys. I hope you guys do realize that weight gain and weight loss is a thing. You guys do know that, right? I didn't have this physique all my life. Up until I was 16, I did have a muscular but slender kind of body. 17, 18, I was bulking up. At 19 right now, I'm gaining some weight.
What is that?
I am not diagnosed. I'm not saying I have eating disorder, but I do have times where I eat a lot for like 3 to 4 days straight, and then for a week and a half, I don't eat anything at all. Or I could have like maybe one food or snack a day. So yeah, I have unhealthy habits where I gain weight and then I lose weight very quickly. No, I am all up for holding people accountable for my actions. Yes, you are allowed to verbalize your opinion about me and my actions.
Well, not if
However,
it's slander.
there is a line that needs to be drawn. Holding me accountable does not initiate for you to then make fun of me or make fun of things about me on completely unrelated topics. Coming up with out-of-reach theories, saying I made up baby boo pumpkin situation, which then someone made a fake screenshot. To add to that claim, people impersonating me to say disgusting things, doubting and making fun of me being a CSA and rape victim.
Oh shit, okay.
To then a user making a Gooner rap battle with me in it, using these lyrics to make fun of my mom committing incestuous acts on me. In addition, I'd like to add that many people have brought up my hypersexuality, claiming that I use it as an excuse for my actions.
Yeah, I haven't really seen
Even
it
that I
used.
never brought up my hypersexuality, even once, when it came to allegations, because that's not how hypersexuality works. Now, have I made a post bringing awareness to hypersexuality? Yes. Have I vented about my experiences with hypersexuality? Yes. Have I answered questions to those who asked me about hypersexuality? Yes. But I have never, ever used hypersexuality as a shield or as an excuse for my wrongdoings. As a matter of fact, I have talked about and made posts about these types of people who do use hypersexuality as a shield. Because as long as I can remember, the hypersexual community has faced so many toxic, harmful stereotypes. Oh, so do you just want to like touch people? Do you want to break people?
Yeah.
Hypersexuality does not make you want to commit sexual acts towards a specific person or group. Hypersexuality is a compulsive sexual disorder that comes with an uncontrollable obsession with sexual thoughts, urges, and behaviors. However, hypersexuality more so affects how you see yourself and what you do to yourself. In fact, there are many, many, many cases where hypersexuals do not like being touched. Yes, they have urges and thoughts and touch themselves, but they do not like being touched, especially by others. Given an example that there are in fact asexuals out there who have hypersexuality. Yes, they do exist. Yes, it is possible. And yes, they are just as valid.
What? How does that work? Okay. I'm really trying to understand. How can you have no sexual feelings, but then also have increased sexual feelings? How does that work? Like, what? I'm really lost. I'm not gonna pretend to understand that.
But back to the main point, you do not need to make stuff up to show that I am in the wrong. Concluding this video, I was in the wrong. It was in fact incredibly irresponsible with how I handled and interacted with my audience. I was also in fact immature and stubborn when it came to handling criticism, because most of this would have been avoided if I had just listened and have been more cautious with my platform. And I do deeply apologize to those I have negatively affected and influenced. Both of my accounts, my main one and my NSFW alt account on Twitter, will both be cited at 18+.
All right.
However, be aware that on my main account, although it is cited at 18+, no nudity or pornography will be posted on there. That is for my NSFW alt, which is also set at 18+. On TikTok, the age viewing will stay 16+, in which I did delete my overly suggested videos so that that account can stay 16+. And on TikTok especially, I will be more careful and cautious with the content I post moving forward.
All right.
I know many are telling me to leave the internet and never come back.
For this is actually insane, but really leave the internet for like stupid things that he said, and I'm like, I don't know if anyone should leave the internet. I feel like it's Louis McClung for being like disingenuous and framing someone as a pedophile with like just off of like disingenuous motives. Absolute insanity.
Though I have taken this break to reflect on what I've done and what I could do to improve my actions moving forward and to not make the same mistake again, I will come back and I will show that I have changed, I have improved, I have learned that I can and will do better with handling my platform and me as a person.
Sure.
Thank you guys for your incredible patience. I also appreciate and am thankful for the people who believe in me and are willing to give me a chance to show that I can do better. Though I also understand to those who don't forgive me for my actions and criticize me for them. I completely agree. I should be held accountable and face consequences for my actions, which I have been. However, that does not mean that I'm not allowed to change and improve from it. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good one.
All right. I mean, okay. I think like the response made sense, definitely, but it's like what I'm still held up on is like the existence of asexual hypersexuals. I don't I don't fully understand that. If anyone does understand that, I wouldn't mind you explaining that in the chat. But like, yeah, so it seems like a lot of those things that he said was with like close friends or something of that nature. He's just said like a lot of like stupid jokes around friends of his. He spoke out of emotion. Doesn't seem like there's any maliciousness, and it was completely left out that he was 17 with a lot of these screenshots or just turned 18, which is just objectively showing that Louis McClung is a liar or just does zero research. But yeah, it's just insane. But yeah, we'll watch the other Pumpkin Gentleman video. I guess there's more allegations that came out. We'll see.
This video is to clear up any out-of-reach or already explained allegations. My brother's Father's Day card. The picture of this drawing was sent to me by my stepmom.
Okay.
My little bro is not my real brother, but I still consider him as one, given I helped to take care and raise him. For whatever given reason, people are offended that my brother colored me darker than my actual skin tone.
Oh my god.
Again, I wasn't there when he drew this drawing, so I don't know what his reasons were. But using logic, it may be because I was the only brown skin tone marker that he had.
Really? My god, who cares? You're basically criticizing him for what a little kid did? Dog, who cares? God damn it, bro. Insufferable.
Given that he colored himself with the same marker color, even though that is not his actual skin tone either. People are also speculating that I drew it because we have similar styles, which although I never taught him how to draw, I did draw with him, which then he would try to be inspired or copy how I draw. However, I will say, it does not take a style to draw the smiley face. It consists of 3 lines. You don't need a style to draw the smile. But believe what you want, it doesn't matter. My little bro made that drawing for me, not you guys. I cherish it, and I appreciate it, and that's all that matters. Many people are accusing me of sexualizing Kuromi, who is technically 6 years old, which many people pointed out, due to me using the term baddie towards her. The context? I was talking about my Kuromi pants. In my understanding, I thought baddie was a short term for bad bitch. A bad bitch who doesn't take shit. Especially with all the fan art, edits, and merch I've seen of Kuromi with the word baddie associated with her. But after talking with my friends, I now know that the term baddie can also mean something sexual, and that it really depends on the context, by which this context was not sexual. It was not intended to be sexual. I was just talking about my Kuromi pants because I am a Kuromi fan. People were offended and angered by this screenshot, where a user threatened to rape me, which is not unusual. I received many threats, which I then responded in a humorous manner, which successfully scared him off. I don't know why people are angered by this.
Yeah, why are they angry at him?
The one who received the threat.
Fuck.
I understand that my response comes off insensitive to rape victims. However, being one...
So, you have 2 options. You're either going to get mad at the person who's saying that they're going to rape him, or be mad at him just laughing it off because they're just a stupid low-life loser. And you chose to get mad at the guy that just told off a troll. The fuck? You guys are insane.
One myself, I'm allowed to make jokes about my trauma. Using humor to cope is not an unheard of coping mechanism. People handle and cope with their trauma in different ways. I will handle my threats how I want to handle it. I don't know why you guys are trying to speak on it when you were never involved in the first place. Moving on to people calling me transphobic due to this post that I reposted and unreposted months ago. This video was a trend going around about how people did not look like the gender they identified as. saw that some of my trans friends reposted it, so I took that as an okay to repost it as well. After a week of similar videos like these trending, some people started speaking out on how it could come off as offensive to trans people, which then I saw and reposted that video. In all honesty, I do not care what you identify as or what you go by. Just tell me what you want to be referred to as and I'll call you that. It's not an issue. It's not a hassle. It's basic human decency and respect.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are accusing me of claiming to be Latino.
Retweeting a TikTok.
What? Hablo español un poco. I do a little sticky Spanish, but I never said I was Hispanic. It's probably based off this video, which people, again, taken out of context. It was towards a Latina artist who refused to draw people of color because they don't like drawing people of color. Now I'm going to be going over NSFW stuff from my NSFW account. The lolicon allegation that took place last year. The character we were discussing about was Furiden, from the anime known as Furiden, The Journey's End. She is a small, petite woman who is an elf mage, who speaks like, acts like, sounds like, and is an adult. However, using the defense she's 1,000 years old was wrong. I was not aware that it was wrong until someone educated me on how some people will make very childlike characters
feel like that
on
was-
a big age so that they could get away with certain stuff.
Come on, dude. I feel like that
Shortly
was
after I was
obvious.
educated, I unreposted that post because I do not support or find attraction to that kind of stuff. And lastly, people are claiming that I reposted a rape comic.
Ah.
The comic was consensual somnophilia. The creator of that comic came out and clarified this. People are also berating me for other things and kinks. Yes, I do have questionable kinks due to certain stuff being done to me in the past. However, all the stuff I've posted and reposted are consensual. If you find these uncomfortable, that is understandable. That is okay. Don't interact with my account. Don't engage with my posts. And remember, guys, my NSFW is adults only. Minors do not interact. But with this, I will continue taking my break to do more reflection and have a better understanding so that, again, this won't repeat. Thank you all for bearing with me and having the patience to listen to my side of the story. Thank you for also holding me accountable for my actions and wrongdoings and giving me your honest criticism, which I will then use to, again, work on and better improve my behaviors and myself as a person. Thank you, and I hope you have a good one.
Dude, I don't know how, but like the allegations against him just seem to get stupider than the second one did. Like, this all started with, oh, this guy groomed kids too. Look what his little brother drew. It's like, come on. Dude, okay, but yeah, I think a lot of the allegations levied against him just stupid. Especially the one where he told off a troll that was threatening to rape him. Like, come on, dude. Really? You're getting mad at him for that? Calm down. But this should be like the last video I have planned. 48 minutes, dog. Yeah. Do I have it? Yeah, I got Harley at 1.5. Nobody wants to hear Harley.
Pumpkin the Gentleman is a TikTok artist who has drawn serious concern and speculation in recent weeks over what would it
Yeah, see, I apparently Harley's video might be bad because I heard that, you know, they're pretty fence-sittery. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that's true.
appear to be an extensive history of immoral actions and comments, leading to a video titled, "This TikTok artist likes kids a little too much."
This is already bad. This is already bad. No, not don't tell me you're gonna take the Louis McClung video seriously. I didn't even see all the evidence at first, and I could already tell that it was disingenuous. That's how bad his video was. Then when I saw more of the evidence, there was just things that he just objectively lied about. Dog, there's no way you should like refer to this guy as a serious guy.
But are those claims true? With a response video from him called "Explanation and Taking Accountability," maybe he can spread some light on the truth and prove these claims untrue. This TikTok artist might be a predator. Let's talk about it.
What? Dude, this TikTok artist might be a predator. What? Harley. What the fuck? No, they're not. Dog, no, they're not. Absolute insanity. What the fuck? Not even 30 seconds in. That's insane, dude. Fuck me.
On the 2nd of August, creator Louis McClung published a video about a content creator known here on out as Pumpkin the Gentleman, which, for the sake of a hotline call, I will be shortening to just Pumpkin. Side note, if you'd like to be a gentleman, you should subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to
fuck
250,000
off.
subscribers. Damn, that was shameless. Pumpkin is a TikTok influencer with 500,000 followers who creates art memes that have, on occasion, hit over 7 million views. This video, while not being the original source of the information, is a good point of reference for every allegation that we'll be discussing here.
No, it's not. He's so disingenuous and gets so many things wrong. What do you mean good point of reference? Are you telling me that you didn't do any research? You just saw Louis McClung and was like, damn, Damn, this shit heavy. Like, my God.
and would accuse him of several serious allegations. So before I touch on Pumpkin's response, I feel we should touch on those. Most of the allegations about Pumpkin revolve around his irresponsible and somewhat disturbing handling of his Twitter. So I've collected these together for the sake of a more cohesive structure. Lewis first emphasizes that Pumpkin's Twitter was, according to the allegations, marked 16+ for most of the to-be-mentioned issues. In spite of that, Pumpkin would share art that would often tread into a more sexual nature than most. This could be an issue.
It all started with a prompt on Twitter of people saying, hey, make this, make your OC in this. Everybody in the NSFW art community, get on this, all right? It's time. But of course, Mr. Gentle Loser, seeing himself as a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to this stuff, he said, oh, I'll hold my metaphorical beer because I'm 19 going on 20. I can't drink yet, but hold it as I make this. Oh, man. Okay, I can't show you all of it, obviously, but just know that there's a bit of an erectile thing going on below, okay? And you may be thinking,
Okay.
Louis, is that even a problem? I see stuff like this on Twitter all the time. Literally, you can't look anything up on Twitter without seeing something along those lines. You just can't. And to that I say, no, it's not a problem at all. Unless your account is set and said to be for people of the age of 16. 16. All right, let me get something clear that I don't think a lot of people understand. 16 years old is a kid, okay? I don't care what the age of consent is in your state, in your country. I don't care.
Wait, so would you think 17-year-old is a kid? Really curious, Lewis. So by your logic, you'd also think 17-year-old's a kid. But you're also holding Pumpkin Gentleman accountable for a lot of things that they said as a kid. So it's like, it's kind of weird, but you're also framing it as like they were 19 at the time. That's kind of odd, Lewis. It's kind of odd.
If you're an adult, do not date a kid. Is that so hard to understand? Oh my god, I feel like I have to drive.
But they didn't. They weren't an adult. They were 17. And they were dating someone they thought was 15. Dog. So what's the issue? Yeah, this just goes to show you did not do any research. Absolute dumb fuck.
This point home all the time, and I'll see comments in a bunch of videos, not even just my own, saying, hey guys, in my state, 16 is the age of consent within reason, but it's the age of consent, okay? And that makes it okay. No, I don't care. This is just my opinion. No.
Then who
Shut
cares?
up.
No
You're
one
weird,
cares for your
okay? If you
opinion.
think, damn, 16-year-old, let me get some no!
But as often as Pumpkin would post borderline NSFW on his 16+ account, he would share replies that would not look good for him. One of those being a conversation between himself and what is at the point of Lewis's video not known to be a friend of Pumpkin's. This individual would ask to be rizzed by Pumpkin, and in response, he would say, when you're older.
Somebody posted a thing saying, y'all, Pumpkin and his Riz, bro, it's too effective.
That was
I want to get
2-year
rizzed by
age
the
gap.
Pumpkin too. This person was
Who
16,
cares?
by the way, and he said, when you're older, heart hands. Okay, yeah, I know you get it, and but like, there's just so much. There's so much of it. Oh my god, bro.
So much shows one screenshot. Oh my god, you fucking insanity. Harley also made a deleted video called Lolicon Isn't Pedophilia. I mean, if you can find an archive version of that, I don't mind watching that.
I don't even want to call you that. It's too friendly. Why don't I just call you a creep? You're just a creep. You're not a weirdo. You're a creep. No Radiohead for you. Just get out. Just go away, please. All right? You clearly can't control yourself because you think it's okay to put 16+ in your description or whatever. Like, dude, honestly, it's
It
not
was
even about
17.
what you're posting, okay? It's weird. It's creepy.
Dog.
It's outlandish, right? But those are all just personal opinions, and there's no real way. There's no real way overall to stop minors from seeing what you're doing, okay?
Yes, okay, so personal opinions, right? Yeah. I know I watched this video already, but now I'm seeing it a second time. If it's just personal opinions, who fucking cares? That's your personal preference. Why put it into a public video as a way to just go after somebody? Who cares? It's a personal preference, a personal opinion. Nobody fucking cares. But if you're actually enforcing it, you want the moral compass to be like this. So you can't just be like, I don't care what you got to say. It's a personal opinion. But yet you're platforming it in a video on your 200K channel and just going after someone saying that they're a pedophile. Yes, you should be like shat on for this. Are you kidding me? Fucking insanity.
And I can go on and on all day about how people really just shouldn't be posting most of the stuff they are on places like TikTok and Instagram. But Twitter is for adults. You do have to register as 18 years of age to use it. So people lie, people get on there, they're kids,
And
right?
you just
But it's
got
when
that
you
wrong.
knowingly interact with people
Something as
who
simple
are
as that. It's
children
13 plus.
and tell them, not when you're older, bro. That's grooming.
Safe to say, this is not a good look. This next issue is a bit of a more confusing one.
Safe to say, this is not a good look. It's, guys, you don't understand. This shit, right? Wait, did Lewis just call them a groomer? The fuck? What? The fuck? Dude, what the fuck, man?
Harley, how'd you just let that slide? You just let him call Pumpkin a groomer for something that isn't grooming. Are you kidding me? Fucking idiotic.
And as it's quite an extreme one, I would like to say up front that there will be important context that will change your perspective of this allegation later in the video. One of the more serious claims discussed in regards to Pumpkin's mishandling of his Twitter was the claim that he shared an image in which you could see an outline of his genitals, captioned closest to a dick pic that you're getting.
This is the least blurred photo I could find of it, but, you know, I'm sure you can infer what's going on. This image was posted on Gentle Loser's account when it wasn't privated yet, still 16 plus, and the blurred part is a
It was 18 plus, you fucking lying piece of shit.
very well-defined outline of his bulge, okay? And that's not for 16-year-olds, you 19-year-old weirdo. Yeah, we're like the same age, okay? I'm 20. That's not that far off 19. A 16-year-old? Bro, that's not it, okay? When I was 19, right, you may be thinking, oh, that's only a 3-year difference. No. I've graduated high school. I am working. I have a job. I'm an adult. I pay taxes, okay? I have to think about the next electoral vote. When I was 16, I didn't care about none of that.
Within this video is also a conversation between Pumpkin and an individual where they
Dude, you don't even debunk it. You did not do any research. How do you watch Pumpkin's video? How do you watch Pumpkin's video, right? That you linked. I literally even see these videos linked in your description, right? Keep in mind, guys, right? He literally linked both of Pumpkin's videos, the videos that we watched, right? How the fuck do you keep the narrative spread that he spread that image of his like genital, you know, his that bulge on his main account when it was his 18 plus account? Harley, either you're really bad at researching or you're just letting the slandering happen. You were unironically a liar if you like just let that slide. Absolute insanity.
emphasized that sharing inappropriate content to his 16 plus account is not okay. And he said that it was just an anatomic body part, and that in Japan, that is considered normal for fictional characters. Okay, buddy.
But of course, somebody called him out about it, and he competently responded. There's no incompetence here like he claimed. No, he is simply just gonna try and justify what he did. Like, what do you mean you thought it was appropriate, that there was a chance of someone 16 seeing your bulge? Because to me, it was just an anatomy body part. In Japan, that is considered normal. There are a lot of shows in anime where a character has a bulge, or big boobs, or other assets, either due to the anatomy or costume. Are you talking about HENTAI? Because...
No, they weren't. I already saw this, but no. No, they weren't. Dog, you came to the most disingenuous, dishonest conclusion ever. Like I said earlier, that stuff exists in anime, but you immediately are porn-brained and went to porn. Fucking degenerate.
That's not how that works, bro. That's for adults. What do you mean it's normal? No, it's not. In Japan, it's normal to censor those things. Like, literally just putting censor bars over everything because it's not normal at all to see those things everywhere. Plastered on a bunch of billboards for the community to gaze upon. No.
He would share apologies for some of these allegations, proclaiming innocence through ignorance in response to most of the inappropriate or irresponsible comments he'd been a part of, and he would change his Twitter to be 18+.
Let's start with him putting his best foot forward, because I think that's always important. Now, we start these things off with the pseudo-apology of people doing stuff you just really can't apologize for doing. I am sorry. I apologize for making and posting inappropriate content, which I then exposed to a younger audience. I also apologize for being stubborn as well as ignorant to those who have tried to inform me beforehand about my actions regarding my content and age rating. I have failed to realize how much damage I have caused to my audience, and it was never my intention to bring harm to anyone. I was wrong. Moving forward, I will tone it down. Now that I am aware and have a full understanding of what 16+ content is...
This isn't even a commentary video. This is just a timeline video, if anything. They don't give their any takes or anything. They could have just easily debunked a lie right there, but they don't. And you know, there's nothing wrong with making timeline videos, right? But it's like, Harley has been very expressive. Like, you know, they try to be expressive to show their opinion, but it's like, dog, you're not doing anything. You're unironically just letting slander just be said in a video. Like, if you actually saw all these videos, you would know Louis is lying. You would know Louis has gotten wrong information. You're just letting that spread. You're unironically just uploading all of Louis's video right now, dude. The fuck?
In addition to that, I'm bumping my content viewing to 18+. I sincerely apologize to those I disappointed and let down. See, all of that is great. All of that's awesome if you haven't literally tried to justify doing these things, okay? You do not get to claim ignorance or not knowing or being ignorant to what people are telling you.
How dare you be 17 and say something to someone that's 16? I don't allow that. How dare you be 18 and say something to someone that's 16? Dude, I can't let that happen. No. No. I cannot let you take all the 16-year-olds. They're mine.
Yeah, whatever, Louis. Fucking hell.
When you literally respond competently to what they are saying to you.
And then everything was fine, nothing went wrong again, and he did not find himself in any further controversy. Is what I would like to say, but yeah, of course he didn't. He would make the mistake of letting a 17-year-old follow his 18+ only account on their request, saying, sure, why not?
Here
Harley,
is some
you
actual,
suck.
literal, actual proof. This
Harley, I feel like you only existed for like 3 seconds, dog.
the real proof of him interacting with minors in very inappropriate ways. I'm 17 and turning 18 on the 23rd of August. Am I allowed? I'm working on fan art right now for you. How else would I send it? Sure, why not? Okay, all right, buddy. Okay, all right.
Keep in mind, that was a 2-month age gap, and you're about to see, you know, this guy tweak out.
Right, you're an adult now, all right? You're an adult now. You have to think about these things. You have to make these decisions, okay? Like, I get it, okay? You're 19. You're interacting with somebody who's 17 going on 18, right? That's not too bad. I still don't like it. It still makes me uncomfortable.
They weren't 19, they were 18.
It's still, like, just, you can't really get away with this stuff, and people have to hold you accountable for it so that you don't do actual worse bad things.
Lewis's video would also discuss Pumpkin's TikTok too, showing both questionable content in these TikTok videos and also comments from what is claimed to be multiple minors with inappropriate comments.
Look how punchable that face is, dude.
And he would respond in kind with unacceptable messages.
Here are a couple comments of him interacting with minors. Like, maybe not knowingly, but he didn't bother to check. There was this picture of him, you know, scarfing on some bread with some cream coming out of it, you know?
Dude, this is so lazily made, dude. Like, it's not, I don't even think 50% of this video is going to be Harley.
Innuendo, if you will. Here's what a minor... He responded and said, whose bread is that exactly?
You know, just to save time, I'm going to skip ahead from every clip that's used back to Harley.
Claim is one that has much more context in the response section. I do not feel okay with presenting such information without this disclaimer beforehand. There were also several DMs that were alleged to be from Pumpkin, shown within Lewis's video, in a conversation between Pumpkin and an unidentified 12-year-old. Within this conversation, both parties show a selection of disturbing and illegal comments. One of those being a message from Pumpkin that read, "Bro, nah, I would be cancelled and labeled a pedo," and another showing that his hands were craving titties right now. Yay.
Yes, I know this video came out 4 months ago. I'm aware of that. Someone requested me to go over this topic. Ace, it's not. It's the video. It's just the video reposted with limited commentary from Harley. It's just... How does anyone respect this guy? Unironically.
He also has an alleged conversation with somebody who is definitely a minor, but the alleged part is that they are 12. Oh, God. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're jumping from 16 all the way down the ladder to literally a baby. Your butt send any emojis.
You don't do nothing.
Say nothing, okay? Nothing. That's the crash course. That's it. It's over. I mean, is it allowed?
The video would also share a plethora of theories about...
Get the hell out of here. Maybe I shut the fuck up. Maybe. I don't know.
Lewis's video would also share a plethora of theories about Pumpkin's race, weight, place of birth, sexuality, and more. I do not...
What?
Personally understand the reason behind this investigation, and with such lackluster evidence, I don't think it's worth delving further into.
And he somehow thinks when he
And yet you're going to show the clip. If you don't think it's worth diving into and no evidence, why? Why are you going to... Why even entertain the idea? Why even entertain it? If you even think it's not worth making a point at, why? Why actually go into it? The fuck?
Hypersexuality. That doesn't justify any of this crap.
On the 5th of August, Pumpkin the Gentleman released a response to the allegations titled Explanation and Taking Accountability. This video is introduced with an admission to being irresponsible and immature with his platform. Whether this is an excuse or not will be determined by what he says after.
Hello, this is Pumpkin the Gentleman. I know a lot has been going on. I know a lot has been said. I was in fact irresponsible and immature. Although in this video, I'm going to be clearing up
by what he says after.
Hello, sure. So going to be going over my own actions and wrongdoings.
It's also important to note that a lot of this video is actually a retread of his past responses to these allegations over on TikTok. Those who were taken down by the platform, presumably over the subject matter. The first allegation I'd like to discuss is in regards to his conversation on Twitter, where someone asked if he could rizz them up. You know, the one where he told them, when you're older. He provides further context on this and states that this was one of his 16 to 17-year-old friends, with him being 18 at the time, and that this was a common joke within his friend group and not in any way an actual advancement towards, though he does admit that it was not a smart idea to share this on a public account, and that he is aware of how bad it did look, and was also not aware of the fact that waiting is considered a grooming tactic.
I'm going to be going over...
I feel like unironically, I know people already hate Harley a little bit, but it's like, I feel like Harley should unironically get like a little bit of backlash for this like fucking video. They unironically just platformed a lie while allegedly going through information, you know, allegedly researching, which is just like, why the fuck are you doing that? Fuck me.
What's wrong with the tweet and how to better improve my wording moving forward, which shortly afterwards, I did delete the tweet.
I feel like it was irresponsible to share a joke like this on a public platform, especially with someone underage, but that ultimately is not the act of a malicious actor, but an immature teenager. He continues from here to call the dick pic claim a straight-up fabrication. He rebuts that the image in question was posted to his 18+ account and had been marked to have inappropriate content on platform, but that the person who had spread a screenshot of it had obscured that information.
Moving on, however, people are claiming that I posted a used,
so
denied
you know
acts.
this. You go
There were
over
labels specifically
Okay.
posted. I real
So-
was a posted W account.
So you know about this moment. You know about this. Then why the fuck did you just let the clip of Lewis just saying that just even be said in the video at all? Why didn't you could show the clip if you want, but why not debunk it? Why? You literally have the evidence that contradicts each other. And Pumpkin had more evidence to disprove Lewis's. And yet you still just let it be said, and you're probably gonna do that gay little thing at the end of the video being like, well, it's up to your interpretation. Like, dog. My God, dude. This video is shit. No one should praise this video. This video is actually dog water.
For themselves and their safety, they should not be on the internet, let alone Twitter.
This would, to the surprise of no one, change the entire context of this image, and as such, it should be said that someone who would share the claim without including that to cancel him is not only making it harder to take other serious claims at face value, but also is spreading misinformation about another person by excluding context, if this is to be believed.
There's only one incident which people keep on bringing up.
Dude, there's like no commentary, dude. Harley is not real, bro. I'm literally just... Look how much I'm skipping just to get to Harley's takes.
Go in. Don't interrupt.
It should also be said, though, that as he'd allowed a 17-year-old into this account, which he confesses to within this video, but emphasizes that he was only 2 months older than them, and that he was a recent 18-year-old himself, but again, with the concern that he could have intentionally let another minor into his followers, it could still be a problem with new evidence. What he
What?
can't so easily brush off, though, was the issue with his deleted tweet stating that in Japan, indecent content was normalized for an 11 to 13-year-old to consume. He tries to
That's just... You don't even give an opinion.
argue that this was not him making a defense or excuse for the explicit content that he had shared on this account, and that it was rather in response to a comment made asking him why he thought it was appropriate to post illicit material on the timeline for 16-year-olds to see in the first place, but just an explanation, and that this comment was not meant to argue that what Japan considers acceptable is okay.
I am aware.
Unironically, Harley, you would have just been better off by just like... Just unironically just taking just taking all these videos, just slightly editing it down, just cropping it so that they all fit together. Like that... That's pretty much what this is. My God.
Of this screenshot,
There's just no, like, research to this. Like, it's weird. You're showing all the evidence, and yet you're not debunking anything. You're not making any takes. You're not saying anything. You're just, oh, here's a timeline.
should have not posted such highly
You unironically just let lies be said in your video. And you're not even pointing out that it was a lie.
suggestive material to a younger audience, that including of a bulge.
To me, what's said here does not dispute the idea that he was using it to justify or defend his decisions, and him ending this section saying that he deleted this tweet because he realized it did not matter where or how he grew up, and that regardless his behavior was inappropriate and irresponsible, defeated the point of defending this comment in the first place. It should go without saying here, but he deleted this tweet for a reason, and intentionally or not, it could be viewed as him making a defense for sharing indecent content with 16-year-olds on his platform.
Moving on.
Just nothing. Just nothing. Just literal nothing sandwich. That I'm coming to the buffet and he's got no food. There's nothing
During
here.
the start of my account and throughout, which is why I am and have been working on.
You take a clip, talk about the rebuttal, and then show it and talk about it. Yeah, no, unironically, if this was a video debunking Louis McClung, that would be so easily, like, that would be so easy to make, and honestly way more respectable than whatever the fuck this is. Unironically, it'd be easy to do. It would. Because there are objective lies that he made. Just confirmed lies he made. And if he did that, boom, you'd be golden. You'd be fine. In fact, there might have been actually a different impression of Pumpkin the Gentleman. But it's actually, your video is shit when they use this video as a reason to justify, like, the hate against Pumpkin the Gentleman. And on top of that, look at this title. This TikTok artist might be a predator, ? Why are you even entertaining the idea? There are objective lies. Why are you even entertaining the idea? Are you kidding me? Or at least why I get nervous to do commentary like that, because I want to accidentally fence it on shit. Oh, God.
Fixing my behaviors.
His response to the comments he made in response to what was claimed to be several minors in his TikTok section is also not so straightforward. While he emphatically disagrees with criticism for these comments, because the individuals in question did not have their age and bio, and as such he couldn't have known, I think it more than reckless to respond in such a manner on a platform filled with so many underage individuals like TikTok in the first place. As a
Oh my God, Harley, you're so annoying. Ugh. Every platform has minors on it. If you can't hold them accountable for them not having age and bio, you can recommend not doing it. But on God, unironically, you can't be like sitting there and just like support, like, unironically, the narrative of why that's even be used against him is like, oh, he's a pedophile, he's a groomer. It's like, yeah, you could say it's stupid, you could recommend not doing it, but at most it's reckless. At worst, it's a nothing. At least it's a nothing burger. It's a fucking nothing burger. Yeah. Dude, I wish Harley had a spine, bro. Fuck.
creator, you should know better. And if you don't know someone's age, that doesn't give you a pass to speak in an inappropriate manner with them. You should not presume. The next of these accusations that he glazes over is the most serious. The aforementioned conversation between himself and a 12-year-old. He said that beyond not remembering this conversation, he also could not find the conversation in his DMs and believes that the screenshots have been presented in a heavily misleading way that is obscuring much of the screenshot that could have been used as a reference point to locate it on his end, from the time of these messages to their username.
Speaking of which, there has been these. I have no. So I keep this and this time. I agree.
Who cares?
Just
Skip.
check the. There should have
The individual involved had fake
and aware of who I was speaking to.
He's effectively arguing that this conversation is not real and that the individual involved
He's effectively arguing. You see, mates, he's effectively arguing. Yeah, fuck off.
had faked them. It is uncomfortable how common it is to come across fake allegations in an industry like this, and it's why people should wait for confirmation from both sides before jumping on claims as if they're true. They should do their own inquisition to determine whether the evidence is likely to be trustworthy beforehand. That means burner accounts, low-quality screenshots, strange censorship, weird visual errors, and lacking context should be major red flags. Then, he makes an all-encompassing statement where he acknowledges that he had spoken to several people in the past without knowing their age, further admitting that he does not have a reliable memory, but is aware that when he first made his TikTok account at 17, he would have conversations with basically every fan who would message him. He goes even further than that, though, admitting that some of these conversations were flirtatious in nature. Quote, I assume minors should have known better, however, I should have known better and should have been more careful and aware of who I was speaking to. Yeah, you can say that again. What I'm trying to work out
Yeah, you could say that again. Bro, fuck off, dude. Fuck. It's such a nothing video.
is whether he added this into the video just in case the prior screenshots were real so that he could say that he did admit to behavior like this beforehand, or if he just felt this relevant to bring up. Once again, it should go without saying, you should be aware of the age of individuals that you're flirting with online. I understand that being 17, you may not be prepared to go through all the checks and balances, but not even asking someone is another sign of a troubled handling of this platform from someone who may not deserve to have it in the first place with this kind of dangerous driver behind the wheel. This defense swerves past most of the concerning claims, but still veers right into oncoming traffic and crashes towards the end.
I have had incidences where a close friend of mine turned out to have lied to me about their age when I asked for the age. The aftermath messages, which later on my NS turned out he stopped this support. Maybe a still do.
Several instances where his close friends had lied to him about their age. The first event was where one of his at-the-time friends had told him that they were 14. He had made flirtatious comments with them and was an adult at this point. Within this conversation, he could be seen saying, oh shit, I take back every flirty text I made, I deeply apologize. However, the other party would then retract the supplied age and self-ID as a 20-year-old. He said that he bought this because it made sense in his head, but that after another year of knowing each other, they came clean that they really were 14 the entire time and had lied to him. After the first clue, he should have taken action to not immediately make the same mistake again in this conversation. He did not. That is his mistake. Whether people want to burn him on that cross is up to them, but really, it is once again further proof that he probably shouldn't be in a position to talk to potentially underage people online in the first place. The second event was where one of his NSFW voice actor
This just feels like, you ask like ChatGPT to make an argument, like of why like this is bad. It doesn't even feel real.
mutuals had revealed to him that they were underage. I'm lost for words. If these were isolated incidents, I could see a reason here, but it cannot be this common to make the same mistake of behaving inappropriately around minors. But I feel that a lot of criticism has to be levied at the kind of person who could do this. And this is a great form of evidence for why you should ID check wherever possible in your adult spaces.
You want him to... Okay. Maybe I guess if you're flirting with someone, you should be sure, but like, how much can you expect him to do? If he asks for their age and they give him an answer, it's like, that's the ID check right there. What do you want him to do? Get their birth certificate? Like, that is literally just checking their age. If they lie, they lie. It's like, there's not much you could do in a situation like that. It's like, dog, like, what do you... I wonder, I wonder if Harley, right, will actually provide any ways of, like, to ensure this. Because, maybe you'll give some original commentary. Maybe Harley will say something like, well, this is how you should go about it so that you would avoid, making this reckless decision. I'm curious if they'll do that.
He said that because of these mistakes, he stopped engaging with fans wholesale, and he apologized for his unprofessionalism. Starting to approach the end of this video now, he discusses the claim that he was faking his race and
Oh, so Harley doesn't. It's weird. It's almost like they're just saying stuff.
body type. He makes the assertion that this claim originated from an old video on his social media that people had since its deletion.
I remember that Harley flip-flopped on the Pyro case on which side was right. Seems like nothing has changed now. Yeah, unironically, Harley just platformed a lie, like a few lies from Louis McClung, while having evidence to just counter it with like Pumpkin the Gentleman, and it just like didn't debunk it. And they're just doing this thing being like, oh, it's up to your interpretation. So I was like, bruh.
Presumed was of him, it was actually of his cousin.
My identity. People have been saying that I've been faking my race, my gender, my age. People have been saying I'm too light. This wanted me to wore it. She's art now. She was part of the then used to video. However, as doesn't still is docs contained her pick green and same person. Are you? Well, you got some
provided further context as to why he deleted.
God.
She is her.
I felt like that was just over like 2 minutes, Harley. Why was that such a long clip?
I am me.
Here, he provides several forms of evidence to reinforce that this was in fact his cousin, and provided further context as to why he deleted this content in the first place. That being that his cousin was doxxed because of it. And so in March 2023, he removed all photos and videos of her from his account, and those are the images that are now surfacing. To further back his explanation up, he provides further evidence of his actual identity, from his gender and date of birth on a Japanese passport, to images and parts of his body which should by most metrics validate his identity as a black Asian male.
So here's proof of my identity. Here, born 2005, baby. I just turned 19. Boom. America. I like my race. Take my fact and change. Compared to my art, being myself. about a lot of like maybe
Weighted
Harley.
emphasis on how
Harley, stop using
day.
such
So
long
yeah,
clips,
I
dog.
have unhealthy habits where I gain weight and then I lose weight very
the
quickly.
end of this video places a weighted emphasis on how people who were holding him accountable were going too far, impersonating and harassing him. Alongside that, in this conclusion, he concedes to being in the wrong with a lot of this and being altogether irresponsible. Apologies
With a lot of this, he conceded to like two things, dog. Like, okay, like with what he conceded to is that it was reckless, right? It was reckless. All right. And if he just said that he was reckless and immature, right? Because in these situations, it was disingenuously framed. When Pumpkin Gentleman was actually 17, it was framed from Louis McClung that they were 19 in those situations. Or when they were 18, it was framed that they were 19. Or it was framed like years apart. It's like, dude, it's just insane. Like all the context was just ripped out.
apologizing.
No, I am all up for holding people accountable for my own life, but a disgusting insensitivity. Even one type of she types of sexual behavior being touched
Harley,
by
stop using
made
such long
and stuff,
clips.
done and show as a person and quit does not
Future, he's even earned that chance, held accountable.
change and improve from it. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good one.
He posits that he will try his best to do better in the future, believes that he should be held accountable, and he wants to show everyone that he's learned. Whether the audience is willing to allow him the time to prove that's true or not is up to them. Whether he's even earned that chance is another. 5 days on from his first response, Pumpkin
Earned that chance. The fuck? Dude, he's not a pedophile. Well, whether he's earned that chance to redeem himself, he's just a stupid kid. He was a stupid kid. Alright? A stupid minor. My god. Absolute degeneracy, dude. Or whether he's earned his chance to redeem himself. Dog. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Harley, I don't even think Harley knows what he's talking about.
the gentleman would upload a second response video to the allegations titled Clearing Out of Reach and Already Explained Allegations. This video was an opportunity for Pumpkin to cover some more of the claims about him that were shared in the past but did not feel wholly necessary to discuss within the first video.
Is that how people make 40-minute videos so consistently? Stretched out clips that could be trimmed some? Well, you see, Frog, you see, you gotta include all the video to not leave out any context. That's the way. That's the way. You gotta give them all the context. But, yeah, dude, like, this has genuinely I don't even think Harley made it to, like, 25% of being in their own video. Absolute nonsense. Also, what's up, Ravencast? Well, like, actually insane.
He references allegations of him faking a birthday card from a sibling raised depicted as a black person, a comment where he called Samurai character Kurumi a baddie, one of his responses to an individual who threatened to essay him, reposting a TikTok that some called transphobic, a post that people misconstrued into him pretending to be Latino, being a degenerate in response to NSFW artwork of a popular character Freerun, reposting non-corn artwork, etc. To be honest, I feel that
See, Harley's able to just run through it. Why not do that?
most everything he does discuss in this video does not need to be covered here, and in comparison to the first video, I do not have much to say on these issues. I would suggest watching the video yourself if you care to hear more on these subjects, or would like that further context over me yapping about it when, let's be honest, I'm not going to add much of substance here, I don't have much to say on them. Towards the end of
Then why make the video?
this video, he posits the idea of taking a break for the foreseeable future, and I think that would be a good idea, as the situation is a mess, and it would give him a better opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start again. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I do appreciate the support on the channel, and I would love to hear your thoughts. To sum up this video in one word, irresponsible. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and leave a comment below.
Okay, so if you just... yeah, so irresponsible. Yeah. Yeah, irresponsible. Irresponsible. Then why even, right? Why even entertain the question if they're a predator or not? Harley. My God, you suck at this.
below so that I can get a feel for how you feel about this topic. But the first hour of this video being public, I'll respond to every comment within reason. I'll see you in the next video, which may be a retrospective, but who knows?
Hopefully
Not me.
not.
See you next time. Adios, my IKEA aliens.
I think their outro is longer than the amount of commentary they gave in this video. Dear God. Yeah, in air quotes, you see, hardly thought, they put air quotes over the retrospective, but the real air quotes was for the commentary. My God, dude. My conclusion on this guy, I mean, they seem fine. I'm not going to look at their Twitter account, though, because they probably drew something really weird. But, you know what? They seem fine. I don't think that, they're a reckless, they're a gooner a little bit, right? But it's like, overall, it's like, dude, they're just nothing that crazy. They're not a pedophile. They're not a groomer. Not even anything remotely close to that. They're not a predator. dude. And a lot of things that they said was stupid things taken out of context to frame them in a horrible way. So it's like, unironically, this person's fine. I guess they're taking a break. It's whatever, right? I know we just read a recent tweet of theirs, but it's all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any issues with this guy. Um, this is absolutely insane. That how bad this video was. I don't know, because at least with Louis McClung, it actually had takes that I can converse against. This shit was just a timeline video, which is like timelines are fine for like maybe documentary retrospectives, but like, dude, this just isn't it, dude. This just is not it. This is mean. It's so mean to say, but I only watch Harley's videos when I hear there's a shit one because they're always amusing. I mean, who would unironically watch this guy, dude? This guy is evil. Nah, not evil, but it's like, it's very clear that their videos are lazy. It's sad that I watch this video now. Fuck. But like, yeah, there's just no effort with it. Just no actual effort with it. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I've already said a lot more than Harley, but like, god damn. This shouldn't have been a cash grab type video. Yeah, like they unironically just platformed Louis McClung making objective lies, allegedly went through Pumpkin Gentleman's videos debunking them, and just didn't even bother debunking them. And it's like, he didn't clarify that they were debunked. He was just like, well, this is what was said. And it's like, dog, what? Like, Louis McClung lied about so many things. They framed him as a 19-year-old. They said that picture came from his main account when that was 18 plus. They lied about like them talking to minors as a grown adult when they said stuff when they were 17 to a 16-year-old. They said something to when they were 18 to a 16-year-old. And it's like, Louis McClung, even without knowing anything, they were just really dumb. They were really dumb. My God. Yeah, Mr. Beast was behind it all. Yeah, rip rip Pumpkin the Gentleman, bro. Dear God. But yeah, I don't even know why his friend tried to convince him that it was grooming. Like, when has it become grooming to share things about yourself to, friends online? When has that become grooming? Like, I guess early stage of the friendship, I would not recommend it, all right? I would not recommend just going into a call with some people that you've only known for a week to say personal things about yourself. No, I would not recommend that. But to label that shit as grooming? What? And even Louis McClung tried framing what he says an 18-year-old to a 16-year-old as grooming. Really? Dog, these guys just don't know what it means. How do you have such big platforms but can't even understand such basic concepts? It's funny that the Debut shit happened because it finally made everyone realize how much of an idiot Louis is. Thank God, dude. If the age gap is 3 years or younger, I don't think that's pedophilia. If it's over 3 years, that's when it gets questioned. Pedophilia. Grandma, did Louis start this drama too? Louis' video was sourced because they had all the stuff, like all the claims in one video. Basically, what everyone on Twitter was saying against Pumpkin Gentleman, I guess. And they just lied. They just objectively lied. Unironically, just lied. I'm begging. Ooh. But yeah. I fuck Louis McClung for just being a disingenuous piece of shit that doesn't know how to do research. And also fuck Harley for not doing any giving any advice. Not advice, sorry. Giving any actual takes and just letting lies be platformed without even having it's like, I don't want to be gay, right? But why platform a lie if you're not gonna show that it's a lie? Even if the whole thing is, well, I made this video so people would come to their own conclusion. But it's like, dog. You unironically platformed a lie without clarifying it's a lie. So a lot of people, could be mindless and watch that as, whoa, Louis is onto something. Dude, shut up. My God. Yeah, but, man, I feel like, was there anything else I wanted to do this stream? Because I think that was pretty much the gist of it, right? Let me check. Yeah, I already went over the jar hack stuff. I didn't really have a lot planned for this stream. I'm gonna be real. Ace is my favorite lesbian. Dude, fuck you, zombie. Fuck you. Oh, we got to my 2-hour mark. I can't really stream over 2 hours, guys. Man, you know how it is, right? You guys know how it is. Man. Fuck off. Don't like the stream? You know, fuck you, Jelly. Fuck you. Ace, be who you are. No. No, I can't. But, let's see. Why am I getting... You know what? Okay, Pumpkin. Whatever, bro. uh, you wanna come... Fuck, CP. Just naturally so spelled. And have a casual discussion. I watched everything on the topic. Dude, my God. Dude, I got... Dude, poor Pumpkin, bro. Poor Pumpkin. Dude, imagine, you think all the drama was done, and then like some guy that you've never met in your life just goes, is like, I'm covering the drama today. All support is appreciated. Poor bastard. Poor guy. Dude. Dear God. I'm actually also gonna give him the link to the Discord server. Discord if you want to join. Exclamation point. I think it would be a pretty civil conversation to have, honestly. Because, like, I honestly feel like this person's just getting a lot of hate that isn't deserved. When was this sent? Like 3 minutes ago? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. See where that goes. Alright, let's... My God. Play Roblox with him? He's so sweet! My God. He's actually funny as shit, Pumpkin, my goat. Is he? I mean, I've never met him. I never actually met him. I wouldn't mind just having a simple, mere conversation. Oh. Haha, Triton's a fan. So, yeah, I guess they... Are they joining, though? I gave him a link. Pumpkin. Pumpkin, where are you, buddy? But yeah, I mean, they might come on, they might be busy, who knows? Fucking cat video, my God. Hold on, let me watch it first. it's it's over. Gonna take 2 hours, rip. Ooh. I can promise you, Bumpkin, if you come in here, it's not going to be a hostile environment. I just want to have, like, a casual conversation. Nothing mean. Nothing evil. Alright. Everyone dislikes and don't subscribe to Ace. Dude, fuck you. I have to say I know a stupid amount of people about the Pumpkin Gentleman shit because I couldn't escape it from my For You page. Yeah, that sounds believable. I would play a game on stream, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Come on, come to the welcome room, bro. You know what? I gotta watch a burner video or something. There's no way I could just stall for who knows however long. It's gonna be like the most unprepared, fucking, just conversation. Oh shit, you guys are gonna know. You guys are gonna know. But yeah.
Hell yeah, let's keep this minor.
I feel like I already watched that. You know what, guys? I'll let you choose. I have some interesting, just fucking things in the burner. You guys want to watch Saber Spark is still mid. 2025 art drama. This artist should not be online. Or being a girl online is exhausting. Art rant. TikTok artist ruins career with one video. Or some nutshell videos. I'm kind of leaning to Saber Spark. What are you guys thinking? And we'll just watch it till like he joins. I know it's majority of kids complaining on WTV, but I won't lie if I haven't been Japanese lessons. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Do we have an individual? Yo, screw the burner video idea. Okay. Ad roll, content creator, ad roll, verified. All right. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I would watch Saber Spark, but I'm gonna wait for them. All right, Pumpkin, just join waiting room whenever you're ready. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of curious of some things, so we'll see how this goes. Most unprepared interview of all time. Let's see. Whenever you are ready, hop in waiting.
Hello.
Oh, what's up, Raven?
Not much is happening.
You been seeing my stream?
I just tuned in.
Oh, we're about to get Pumpkin the Gentleman and call, just chill call, chill conversation.
All right. Yeah.
I've seen all the coverage. I've seen the Louis McClung video. I've seen his responses. I've seen the horrible Harley TBS video. It's gonna.
Of course, Harley TBS is the bad one.
No, I mean, obviously Lewis's was worse. It's just Harley had like no criticism. Okay, what the fuck?
What
Chris?
the fuck?
Yeah, evil stuff going on. Evil stuff. Oh gosh, try using this moment to say hi to everyone. Yikes. Yikes. Yep, I'm gonna be using my phone to look at Discord. The pumpkin has arrived to the Tilted Towers. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Why?
Don't call, use my voice, I mean.
Is it okay if I don't call, use voice, I mean? I mean, would you... Actually, hold on. What do you prefer for talking? Yeah. It's so over. Message, easier for me. All right.
That should be fine. If you're not paying attention, I can also read them for you.
All right. It okay if you hop in muted, cause it's easier for me to talk and you can answer via DMs? Or is that via messages? Try it, and I'm not looking at your messages. No one knows to subscribe. Alright.
Bro, you have contacts to fucking almost anyone you put on your streams.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm like a magnet.
Makes sense since your head is full of lead.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because let's go. Yeah, why do you guys know who Chris is, dude? Like, I know he comes in here every now and then, but like, he's not even relevant. He's just a random orbiter.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, an irrelevant orbiter. Why do you guys even know him? Actual evil. Oh, we never heard about this guy much, but there's people giving him allegations. It's insane.
Yeah, no, I've heard about it for a while, like a couple months. It's a bit wild. I have no idea on what the consensus is. I don't know what he did. I just heard there's a lot of shit going on with him.
Yeah, I mean, I just know because I was there. I don't watch it all.
Yo, Goat's in chat. What's up, Goat?
Yeah, Goat's been saying stuff. I just go over to my browser. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna verify this person. I'm gonna wait for Pumpkin to join general. Oh, not general, waiting room, I mean. Whenever they're ready. Because I don't know, they could be in the midst of something. I don't know, that's
There he is.
Oh, there we go, guys. There we go.
What's up?
Yo, hey Pumpkin. Let me
If
see.
you want to talk in no mic, you can, unless Ace gives you a role to be able to see the chat here.
Yeah, let me give you, just for the time being, I'll give you some roles.
What
they probably couldn't hear. Just so that I could give you some roles right now, you should be able to interact with this chat in the call. This right here. Are you able to interact with it or no? What's up, Pumpkin? All right, yeah, this will be way easier than doing like going back and forth to no mic. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I watched all the stuff. I don't know why people are, I feel like a lot of people are being fucking like disingenuous. Are you still receiving like hate or any like claims like that you're a predator, groomer, or pedophile for like the allegations levied against you, or is that at least cooled down? Well, hold on. Sorry. Could you repeat that? Sorry. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a fast yapper. My fault. So, okay. I'll say that a little bit slower. So, Pumpkin, after the allegations, it's been like a few months, right? I had your live stream up at the same time. Fair enough. Fair enough. After like the allegations, has any like these allegations cooled down since then, or are you still pretty much receiving the same amount of harassment of people calling you a predator, groomer, and pedophile? Same amount of harassment?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I don't know like why people were basically like getting on you for like basically telling the troll to fuck off. But yeah, I mean, has Louis McClung or Harley TBS even tried reaching out for your side or anything, or did they just make videos?
Ace is autistic like me.
No, they haven't. Dude, fun shit, dude. Fun.
Damn.
Fuck Louis, bro. Dude, Louis was really fucking disingenuous, my guy. He did not care. Yeah, like, where do you think Lewis got his source from? Because I'm imagining he just saw some tweets, right? A single Twitter thread. Yeah, I actually did not see a Twitter thread. I just went over Lewis's video and then your responses videos. He got more than 6 things wrong. Yeah, I was able to recognize that, and I mean, you were able to debunk them well in your videos. So I don't know why Harley didn't just debunk them right then and there, because it's like, even like that one picture of like you posting your bulge that was on the 18+ account. So for it to be framed like you posted on an account with minors on it, it's just really heavily disingenuous.
It's like a reoccurring accusation in a lot of places.
Yeah, and apparently like that's still being said to this day, which is absolute insanity. Yeah, I saw that. That was really stupid. I personally like that just felt like a really random thing to kind of like throw in there, because it's like, if the topic is pedophile allegations against yourself, it just feels really weird to just throw. But the lighting makes his skin looks different here. Is he faking his race? Like, I don't even know. It felt like Louis McClung was just like conspiracy, being a conspiracy theorist in that one
That's
moment.
just your allegation all over again.
Yeah. Like, it was just really like dumb and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think. So I know Louis took down his video, but I don't know. Do you think? I'm just trying to wonder, because like I don't know if it would like even do anything if Harley took down their video. Because it's like they don't even really provide any commentary. They provide lies. Like, they show the lies that Lewis said, didn't debunk it, which is like very criticizable. Which I feel like they should have done that instead of being a fence sitter, which is just absolute nonsense. No, exactly.
Yeah, no, it really didn't.
Yeah, it felt like just kind of like a timeline video when it was very easy just to debunk Lewis stuff, dude. If there's anything you want me to just prove or show, however, I'll try to answer and help to the best of my abilities. Yeah, I get that. I mean, obviously, I know the big allegation against you was the 12-year-old thing. Did they? Because I don't remember seeing it. Did they ever say that they were like 15? or was this something said in a call, or was it just messages? Like, how did you come to the conclusion that they were like 14 to 15? They told me. All right. I remember that specifically because they got too flirty. And I was like, hey, remember, I'm like 2 to 3 years older than you. All right, fair enough. Right. It was my first online platform, so I wasn't good on setting boundaries because I didn't want to offend people, but that was bad on my part. I mean, I kind of like get like with the if you're like a new creator and you're like a new small creator, you're gonna be naturally inclined to talk to people who claim to be your friend, like fans and stuff like that. So it's like I'm not gonna like go crazy on you for that. It's just a casual thing that if you're like you have a smaller audience, it's just something that you want to do more. Even if they lied, I shouldn't have allowed them to make jokes like that. I mean, I personally don't even like see it like even if like well like if they were like 15, right, and you're 17, it's like that's kind of normal in a high school setting. I don't see that as grooming at all.
Yeah. No, it's a stretch
Yeah, it's
at best.
even if they were 14, it's like now it's become like a 3-year age gap, sure, but it's like it was shown to be 2 years and some change. So it's like I don't know. Even with that, I wouldn't call you a groomer. Right. I don't know why people ignore all the other my other posts, but I've only ever talked about liking older people. Yeah, fair enough. So it's like, which was so stupid about the 1 year older. I mean, even like in that tweet when you said when you're older than them, they were 16, you were 18. It was like obviously like it was a dumb joke. At worst, it's like a bad joke. So it's like, it's was absolutely insane to me when Louis McClung actually sat there and said, "You're a groomer." Like that's like you just groomed them, and it's like what the fuck? Like off of that one thing, that's absolutely insane. But yeah, I mean, okay, so trying to think of like something else real quick. Because obviously I thought Lewis's video was stupid and Harley didn't really add anything. Obviously you're still receiving harassment. Um are do you when do you actually plan to come back to the platform? Like and normally like upload, do you think? I feel like I kind of have been. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with like if you want to stay in the server as well, I have no issue with you. I at worst, I feel like your actions were just maybe reckless and immature, but you already came to the same conclusion. So it's like there's there's no argument on that. But yeah, I don't think you're a pedophile or groomer or predator or anything of that nature. I feel like it's very disingenuous to make that argument, especially with what's out there. Yeah, I mean, it's not even just believing you. I mean, you showed actual evidence to debunk it. So it's like that's more than what Lewis did, and what apparently if Lewis's source was a thread, that's more than what the thread did. So it's like it's just logical to like believe your side. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like if they keep denying it, I guess would they rather you be a groomer? Because that's a really fucking weird thought process. Like, do they want there to be a victim just because they don't want to be wrong? That's weird. I see. There were vids of headcanon edits of me being a pedophile.
That's so weird.
Is now 25. Who can't just dislike someone without making them a groomer? Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's really disgusting on that part, like on their part, for genuinely begging there for to actually be a victim just because they want to be right about something. That's actually like fucking disgusting.
It's weird as fuck. It feels like every accusation, even when there's like no proof to it being true, there's just fucking groomer allegations using the word where there's like literally no room to use it.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's not enough evidence to say you're like a groomer or anything. If anything, you could probably make the argument you might be a little bit of a gooner, but like not not a groomer. But I mean, off of at least some of the images I saw, you probably are a little bit of a gooner. But like, yeah, but I'm a respectful. Yeah, yeah. Who cares if it's not? Yeah, if it's not around kids, who cares, right? It's like you're a gooner. You do that in your own time. You have an 18+ account. Who cares? Which about that, people were saying I'm a lolicon over some Fury and NSFW artwork, which I didn't know was lolly. I mean, yeah, that. Admittedly, you did not look the greatest when he said, "But they're 1,000 years old," which is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, if you're not a lolicon and you're not into that stuff, it's yeah, who cares? If any, at worst, it's like a bad joke. Yeah. I don't mean to because I don't know how other people interpret it so wrong or weird. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I guess a question I also have, because I know you mentioned in your recent tweet, right? You said the person that ended up being 12 is going to come out, right? Like about their thing. Do you have any idea of what they're going to talk about that isn't already out there? No, their friend was the one who came up to me and told me about it. Honestly, I feel like this is setting up to be a rehash of old things. Just from like the looks of it. Oh, rehashing? I mean, it's just basically bringing up like stuff like that's already old and known up into like light again. So I feel like they're gonna take all the screenshots that everyone already knows about and like platform again. It's probably gonna get a lot more attention again. I mean, I do know where you're coming from, right? Which turns out the friend never knew that the person never told me they were 12. Uh, yeah, so fair enough. I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand where you're definitely coming from. In the mindset, if you're like 17 and you're like being flirtatious or something with like someone that's 15, it's like, or even like 14, it's like a high school context type of thing. I do believe that you don't know that they were 12. I mean, if if you knew that they were 12 and talking with them, that'd be a whole different story, obviously. But to imply that you did know that would be insane off of like the evidence that's out there. Something that no one could provide. All right. Yeah, but looking back, the fact that they're 12, it's still so fucking disgusting. That's why right after I turned 18, I ghosted them because even though I thought they were 15, I was turned 18. It just felt weird. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, right? That's fair enough. Uh, probably the better choice to do. I mean, I can understand why it's disgusting. It's like how I just kind of look at it, right? It's like if you don't know that they're 12, it's like how much more accountability could you take for simply just not knowing their age? Because obviously you're not a pedophile. At worst, you're reckless. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't seen any evidence that it's been repeated. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, let's see. I'm really sorry this is awkward because of no voice. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, I mean, if you can't talk, you can't talk. This is honestly probably the most convenient way to do it. But I don't think I have that much else. I just want it to be known. I believe you on a lot of the stuff. You're welcome to stay in this community, right? I have no issue with you, and I'm pretty sure after seeing everything, my server's gonna have no issue with you. So if you want to stay and just chill, that's fine. But I'm probably I don't think I have any more questions. But just know that you're welcome to stay, all right? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just take care and have a good night, all right? I'll probably talk to you later then. Fucking Fabio. Fuck you, Fabio. Dude, this goes hard. You do. Night. All right, I'll talk to you later, man. God damn, I would hate to be in that guy's position. Not gonna lie. Uh, like that, the guy's not even close to a pedophile or anything. The fact that he's even being seen that way, my God, absolute insanity. But yeah, yeah, no, there's no issue. I don't mind if he comes on any other streams. I have no actual issue with him. It seemed like a very civil conversation. So yeah. And with that, I'm probably going to end the stream soon, if not now. If you haven't already, just leave a like and remember to subscribe. It always helps to support the channel. But yeah,